Hello, it is me, Follow Sweet, and today we are back with Norco Part 2. I sound really chipper, but honestly this game is I've been thinking a lot about this game and it's a little heavy. But I like it. I mean, it's definitely I like thoughtful games, and this is definitely one of those thoughtful games where, sometimes it gets a little dark and dreary. But life can be dark and dreary. I do hope though that they kind of have this. I don't know. I'm definitely like a silver lining type of person. Like everything happens for a reason. But I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna pull it out of this one. Alright, let's dive back into it. I believe I'm on a motorcycle with a robot right now. I like when they always give you like the same save. Because you save and then it's gonna be like, I'm gonna auto save on top of you. And you're like, well, I'm gonna keep my own save, thank you. Alright, so we're on a motorcycle. I have my little mind map. Which I don't know if, like, you can make it more thorough or not. Yes. So now what? Erica said Blake was traveling to Floodgate Tavern. We should gather all the information we can there. Greg! That's what I said. I'm dismissing. No longer conversation. Monkey is still staring at me. I like how there's the option to not bring the monkey along. Like, I don't know how that would be an option. The only thing we have in our bags is a key card to access the rooftop of City Hall. When did we get that? I kind of want to go back to City Hall now. Hold still. How do we get back to City Hall? The Dimes Discount? Floodgate Tavern? Wait, hold on a second. Is there no way to go back to Darby Books? How do we get to downtown? Did I mess up? Because Dimes Discount is this, which we don't need to do anything here anymore. Looks like the acting thing is gone. Is there anything else we can buy at the discount store? City Hall was in the flashback, I think. Oh! Oh, you're right. My gosh, Greg. I'm glad that you have recollections. How do you remember that stuff? Very good. You got a brain on you with Carolyn, not Kay. You seriously, your memory is scary good, Greg. Good job. Okay, well anyways, in that case, what are we doing? The Floodgate Tavern. Okay, yeah, we'll go there. Let's walk through the streets, just in case something else happened. Okay, this guy's still here with the horse and the memorial. Let's see if he says anything different. Stupid horse. Nope. Does not say anything different. Well, it's not the horse's fault. How is he supposed to know if it's bad or not? I mean, obviously, he's a horse, so he should have some sort of wherewithal. The kids are gone now. Is it open yet? The lights are on. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let's get here before you knock. No answer. What happens if I knock again? You knock. No answer. Okay, okay. The snowball stand is closed in the winter. Okay, so while it is now currently open, it is not... Let's go back home really quick, just in case. I just remember things better when eating corn. Sometimes that's all you need. 3 times this house was flooded, and then they talk about a 4th flood. So I'm thinking, like, there's some sort of prescience here. Like, she knows what's going to happen. Those 3 birds are still there. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Not that I missed anything, but just in case something new happened. I'm laughing as a gust of wind breaks the beach. The sky is bone white. Bedroom. Let's go back to the bedroom, just in case. My laptop's on. The screen illuminates. You notice the signal in the house is dead. No internet. It looks like Blake was using the computer at some point. Let me look at this. Does it actually look like anything that I should know? So Blake was the one who noticed the glowing ball of orbs lights. Nothing like this but birds in them swamps be acting weird. SCP anglers, okay. The crouton phone case. How do I get the crouton phone case to get on my phone? Then again, I don't think I have a phone just yet. Alright. Sorry, let's go outside and go down the street and go to the tavern. Oh look, the lights are on. Alright. Looks like there's literally only one thing to click. Let's look at it first. The Floodgate Tavern. Many shield workers gather here after their shifts. Alright, let's go find Blake. Is Blake here? That's Private Detective Brett LeBlanc sitting at the end of the bar. I'm assuming that's him. He's an unpredictable character, but we may benefit from speaking to him. So this is a tramp named Lucky that caused an explosion, maybe? There's a cat. I'm assuming that's a cat. Nope, that's definitely Lucky. So someone named Lucky may have caused problems. Hey! What are you looking at me like that? I still got chili on my face. So you're LeBlanc. Hey! Evening, folks. Can I get something started? You know Blake Madiri? Yeah, I know Blake. He hasn't come around here in weeks. Not since he ripped me off. Wish I could say it was the first time. Someone said Blake came by here last night. Nah, he'd be a fool to show up here after what he did. I let him catch some sleep right here behind the bar after last call. Wouldn't you know, the boy walked off with the register. I knew he'd be getting himself all messed up on drugs, but was trying to give the kid a chance. Gave him some chores around the place. Done with him now. Done with him. Poor Blake. I mean, obviously, you shouldn't steal. Your brother. Never ended up at the Floodgate Tavern. Erica said Blake was headed to the Floodgate Tavern last night. Gus, the bartender, said he never showed up. Your brother. The LCD pulse of the evening news makes pale shadows across the bar. An image of a man with a long gray beard hangs over the news anchor's shoulder. Another pipeline explosion has left residents of Lower St. Charles Parish shaken. SHIELD officials have determined that the source of the explosion was due to a botched attempt by oil pirates to divert the flow of oil onto a stolen barge. A man familiar to local law enforcement, known only as Lucky, was among the pirates. SHIELD officials say he is believed to be hiding in the Battier Woods along the east bank between Kenner and LaPlace. Residents are asked to call Crime Stoppers with any information. I know that gentleman. Lucky! A fugitive oil pirate hiding in the Mississippi River Badger Woods. SHIELD is oil refinery. Interesting. Interesting. A man lies face down on the bar, surrounded by empty bottles. Do I touch him? Why are you touching my partner? Oh, I guess he said partner. Why you touch my partner? This way he come to relax. Yeah, he looks like he's trying to relax. Want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Who are you? Keith. Don't see how anyone can believe this crap the media's been putting out these days. It's all lies meant to divide working people. See for yourself. He gestures to the teepee. We also need to think about when were those messages written. Caroline saw the lights, and it would be useful to know if Blake saw at the same time or they appeared more times. Good point, Greg. That why you making your website, Keith? To set the record straight? You know that's right. Who the heck is Keith? Your brother? Dismiss. I thought I had new... Oh, it's this guy. Private Investigator Brett LeBlanc. That's all I know about him. That's his name. Hello. We must be sure to gather all the information we can from LeBlanc. Hey, you want to talk again? Sit here long enough, you never know who might pass through. Hey, Gus, look at this dynamic duo. Not sure I've seen these two around before today. Sure, Gus. That filthy one right there, that Kate's Madeiry's oldest. Other one's a robot. You're pulling my leg. That's Kay? Blue's baby? Come on now. I've worked the turnabouts with Blue. Good man. Great man. I don't think they liked Blue. I don't know if I had some stories him. How come his kids come out and look like they did? Look how this one's dressed. Looks to me like she had to do the job site. Or the circus. Blue passed before his time is why the kids don't dress right. Blue knew how to dress. You right about that, Keith. Said the way the kids turned out, but forget all that. You two are lucky to be stumbling in while I'm sitting here. You're in the company of the top-rated professional sleuth, and I happen to have a bit of information. What is it? What's it about? Is it about Blake? This ain't got nothing to do with Blake. For once, this more you know mysterious. You like mysteries? Do you like mysteries? Great. LeBlanc, please. Time is of the essence. Cool your heels. I'm getting to it. Now I see why Kate kicked you to the curb. That is not correct. Save your battery life. I'm just playing with you. Tell you what, why don't you give me a drink so we can talk? Would you care to buy what you need? I need a beer here for your boy. Lord help me, another sap buying that lowlife a drink. Might need you to buy me a little snack too, seeing as my wallet's all the way out in the car. But this is enough to get us going, so alright, where do I even start? Your mama ever tell you about me? Maybe? I'm always polite. You gotta err on the side of politeness. She probably never mentioned me by name, but if you ever heard her mention a wild detective who doesn't play by the rules, who puts his life on the line for the good citizens of Norco, well, that was me she was talking about. I'm sure I came up. The problem is you got a piss-poor memory. Us investigators, we gotta keep our memories sharp. So while you don't know me, I know a lot about you. I grew up in this town, you understand? My cousin Susie's ex-husband knew your daddy when he was still at the plant. I gotta look up Blue. Blue is my dad, and I don't think I have good memories of my dad. And Catherine, she was a few grades above me at Sacred Heart. I knew her since I was a boy. Everybody around here knew Catherine. She was always getting herself into trouble, always drawing attention to herself. People say she was akin to Jesus. Old man lived behind Lupe's would say that. Talking about Paw Paw? Yeah, Paw Paw. Been years since I thought about him. Lot you could say about Paw Paw. He'd whisper some bullshit and get everybody repeating it. Wasn't all bullshit. Saying a coon ass like me, a child of Christ, you know that's bullshit. We all Christ's children. Not like that, Gus. You know what I mean. Like, literally. What? What? I'm sorry? You can just call... You can call just Mystery Greg the Mysteriously Just. Absolutely. This was years ago, long before Blue died. Pawpaw told the priest a family of Cajuns came from Jesus. Said Catherine had, how do you say, like Jesus blood, got it from her daddy's daddy, and so on all the way back to the old world. Like in that movie, one with the volleyball. That ain't the right movie, Gus. It's the one with the priest and stuff. Hell, I don't know. I don't watch movies. Figure some of that's likely to be true. Man, there is just some wildness happening here. You believe any shit, Keith. No disrespect. Catherine never noticed. She was off on her own planet, wild as she was. Pawpaw never wanted to be seen. He was watching Catherine, but she weren't watching him. Blue wouldn't let no man like that near her anyhow. You got a point there, Keith. You'd be foolish to get in Catherine's way. Where she went, trouble followed. But I admired her, and she admired me. Who... You know what? She never said much, but I could tell. She only talked to you when she needed a free hand, Brett. Like hell, she did all she could to get my attention. I just had too much respect for Blue. Couldn't dishonor the man's memory. The bartender shakes his head. Sometimes you make me sad. Don't mind Gus. I've always been the handsome one, and he just gets jealous. Made me forget what I wanted to tell you. Oh, that's right. Your house is out near the fence line. Well, that's right behind my place of business. I got a window looks out in your yard, more or less. But this is a pretty long story, and like I was saying, ain't got my wallet with me. And do you want us to buy you another drink? That's a real generous offer, Robot. Thank you for that. Unbelievable. Do I have endless amounts of money? Alrighty, here we go. Hey, the plant! An old man in NORCO named Pawpaw had delusions about your mom. He believed her to be a descendant of Jesus Christ by the way of her Cajun ancestry. I'm gonna look up Blue. Blue is a vague memory. You don't remember Blue, only the things he left behind. Photographs, cologne, tools, the name that your mother kept. Even the pictures that have survived are too faded to make out. I thought we knew more about him. I thought people kind of said, oh, there's Troy. Is there a face on this tree? I mean, we don't have that many more memories to fill out. Can I get another drink, Gus? What's it going to be this time, folks? Block wants another drink. Word of warning, he'll bleed you dry. Hey. This is the cheap stuff. I ain't complaining or nothing. Just making an observation. Tastes like dog piss. This real important information I'm trying to share here. Valuable, you might say. You might buy me the cheapest beer in the house. A little rude, maybe, but that's okay. That ain't no problem. So listen here. This is what I wanted to tell you. My office window looks out on your mama's yard. I'm always keeping an eye on the street. This was a little way back, right after Catherine passed. I was looking out down the street like I do, and I seen those Shield security taps leaving the house. They was carrying a box. You saw Shield security leaving Catherine's house with a box? That's what I'm saying, Robot. They was walking out the front door with a box, casual as can be, and where the hell were you? Ain't you some kind of security robot yourself? Why didn't you stop the Shield agents? Why would they be looking for him? Can I also throw in some things you did interact with? I don't think it's anything special, but I saw the little interact button. You never touched them. Oh, yes, please. Tell me. I want to touch everything. Hell if I know. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO they took over there, she always took a bit of interest in your mama. I hear she's a loose cannon. Everybody was. He's right. Everybody wanted what was in her head. What makes her a loose cannon? That's just what they say. You talking about Laura? Piece of work, that woman. Surprised she hasn't run the whole operation into the ground. Only reason the board keeps her on deck is because of her father. Lots of people want her gone. Who's her father? Thomas St. Clair founded Claire Bionics. They made robots just like your friend here. Hell, Million might be a St. Clair unit herself. Anyhow, man's rich as can be. Thomas St. Clair is a servant of the devil. There, Gus goes with his bullshit. Not bullshit, it's the truth. Alright, Gus. Enough about Laura. Why didn't you stop the Shield agents? Well, because I was busy with what? You know, just busy. Who cares with what? When are you ever busy with anything? All the time. I can hardly get a minute to relax. What were you doing? I told you, I was looking out the window and I saw them Shield people. So answer the question, Brett. You see these people breaking into a home, you're always coming around bragging about stopping the bad guys. If I wasn't so busy, I might have killed him. Sometimes I wonder if half these stories you tell, ask Ground Town, everybody knows I'm a killer, cold-blooded, are just fantasies you make up to convince yourself I was taking a shit. The detective smooths his tie as a moment of silence fills over the room. The window is next to the toilet. I'm always watching the street because I have irritable bowel syndrome. I hadn't even started wiping when I seen them Shield dudes. Alright, bro? What would you run down Apple Street with poo all over your ass? What is happening, Greg? Only thing I remember was the bookshelf in the living room and the statue next to the cat. Oh, the statue next to the cat was Mary. I remember clicking that one. The man closes his eyes and shakes his head slowly. I take that as a no. You wouldn't. Nobody would. You gotta have a clean ass to fight crime. Everybody knows that. Had I been done wiping, I guarantee you they'd be dead right now. I'm serious. Before you go, I got one more thing. I'm hungry. It would be a real nice gesture of appreciation if you bought your informant something to eat. And circle back afterwards. I might have a little more information to share. I mean, it doesn't cost me any money to feed this man. What now? Old boy got hungry? Yes, actually. Sucker born every day. Good for business, I guess. Should have mentioned I don't much care for the fries here, but that's okay. I ain't complaining. Just would have liked me a sandwich is all. But forget all that. What's important right now is that you understand what I told you. I saw shield thugs leaving your mama's house with a box. What the box contained, no idea. But they was in there looking for something, no telling what. They got them headquarters deep inside the refinery in that old plantation house where the real action happens. If I had to guess where they was headed, that'd be it. Say, Keith, you getting all this? Every word. Keith's making himself a little news website. What's the name gonna be, Keith? I got a few ideas in mind. You just like Duck. He used to be a news junkie too, digging up dirt and all the bigwigs. That was before the cancer knocked him on his ass. Some people just want to know the truth. You've been by to see Duck, Kay? That man could use visitors. Who? No wonder you don't remember your mama talking about you. You got a pecan for a brain. Kay, I find it surprising that you don't remember Duck. Even the damn robot thinks you're sad. Think it's sad. You got poor Catherine's turning into a grave, kid. You better go see him. That old boy does no shit no one else does. Where is he? What you mean? Kate must have took you to see Duck 1,000 times. Just think about it for 2 seconds. Perhaps LeBlanc is right to suggest that we visit him at some point. Perhaps? Oh yes, quite. Why you talk like that? Did they make you in England or something? You sound like a queen. Thank you. Weird ass thing. Anyhow, I figure I'll be seeing you two again. Good luck. Excuse me. Do I have more questions? Hurry it up then. Hold still. I feel like sometimes I pick a choice and then I don't get to ask him any more questions. Do I want to know... I think I could figure out where Duck is. I don't think they're going to close that side of the story off for me. Hello, Owen. I'm doing good. I'm playing this weird-ass game with my Louisiana accent, and it is... I'm like... Okay, so what thing, like... Hey... You almost got LeBlanc to say anyway. Oh, good, I did. Anyhow. I prefer anyhow. Anyhow's way better than anyway. We're looking for my brother. Why don't you ask Gus about that? I don't keep up with Blake no more. Too much trouble. We'll need help getting to the refinery. Getting in that refinery ain't easy. I know that much from experience. You should find one of them people like they've been talking about on the news to help you out. Okay, we gotta go find that old guy by the horse. Oil pirates barricading Highway 1, diverting pipelines and all this. Them the only kind I ever seen get through security. They were saying on TV one of them pirates was hiding in the Battery Woods. Batcher Woods. I wonder what Batcher means. Sorry, 1 second. What does Batcher mean? Because I don't know. B-A-T-T-U-R-E. Definition. The alluvial lands between the low tide of the Mississippi River and the levee. I did not know that. It's all over TV, he points to the television. Another pipeline explosion has left residents of Lower St. Charles Parish shaken. We've already read that, because we watch television. It's like the first thing we do. Wait! Oh no. Oh, tell me more about Paw Paw. What do you want to know? How do you become fixated on my mom? Small town like this, your mama attracted attention. He was watching too many movies, cooked up some strange ideas, got his wires crossed, that's my guess. Sounds about right to me. Where is he now? Living in a ditch somewhere. That ain't nice, Gus. He left here a long time ago. He used to do odd jobs, roofing, fabrication, that kind of thing. No telling where he went, probably looking for work. How well did you know him? I'd see him walking by every now and then. We'd exchange a few words. They say he threw a brick through a church window once upon a time. That had people buzzing. A lot of us knew how he was, but no one knew how much about him. One of those kinds of people. That's enough about Pawpaw. Where can I find Duck? Like I told you the first time, just think about it for 2 seconds. I'm sure you've been there 1,000 times. Okay, we gotta mind ourselves into information about Duck. Okay, hold still. Tom St. Clair, Laura St. Clair, Lucky, Shield, Troy, Catherine, Blake, you, LeBlanc, Bloodline, Blue, Duck. Okay. Your mom was conducting research, that's all you know. An old friend of your mom's. The memory of him is scattered and vague. LeBlanc suggested you visit him, but where does he live? You try to recollect. I try to recollect his face. A brief, generous smiles, but otherwise placid, expressionless. You know what? I'm an optimist. I was happy to see him. Oh my gosh! Hello, Aerie. How you doing? What's up? I was always happy to see him. His health. It took a turn before you left. A bit of lethargy, irregular breathing, sores on his legs. Your mom brought him food on days when he was unable to stand. His son was dead at 14, an explosion in the yard, natural gas leaking from a pipe, something caused a spark. The pipeline, it crossed the property to Shield's chemical annex. There's only one neighborhood along that fence line that's left of it anyhow. Small fragments of his home pass through the black ink of your mind. The perennial accumulation of dust, the damp curtains, and a pile of cans on the kitchen table, and those refinery shadows of the slag bungalow. Duck lives in Dimes. I now know where Duck lives. Alright, we got a lot of mind stuff to go through. Dimes is the neighborhood along the fence line of Shield's chemical annex. Duck lives there. But there's like other stuff that connects. So Laura St. Clair and Thomas St. Clair. Those are the wealthy people that own the thingy. My bloodline! An old man in NORCO named Pawpaw had delusions about your mom. He believed her to be a descendant of Jesus Christ by way of her Cajun ancestry. He once threw a brick through a church window. How is all y'all? We's doing okay. How's you, Aerie? I'm such a lightweight. I had 2 classes of sparkling wine and I'm feeling dizzy. I'm sorry, guys. Once I get into, like, accent mode, it's gonna be really hard to get out of it, if you know what I'm saying. Laura St. Clair is the regional executive of Shield Oil, interested in your mom. Okay. Her role is not secure. The board would like to replace her, but they fear the influence of her father. Is interested in my mom. Likely due to some aspect of your mom's research. What did my mom do? Thomas St. Clair is Laura St. Clair's father and the affluent founder of Claire's Bionics, a machine learning setup. Million was a fugitive, a security android. We don't know. Was security android. Find your family. What? No. What? No. A fugitive. Okay. Well, our mind thing is almost finished. We're missing this, 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 and this, it looks like. So, blacking out with the fam is such a vibe. That's the reason I avoid most of it. For show vibe. I mean, oh my gosh, wait, so there's more? Oh, sorry, this guy. Private Investigator LeBlanc. He said, Shield agents leave in your house with a box following your mom's death. Okay. Good, good, good. What does Million want? Apparently Million has a British accent, which I cannot switch between a southern accent and a British accent. It's really hard. If we're to attempt getting into the refinery to reclaim your mother's possessions, we'll need help. LeBlanc may know where to find it. We need to find a way into the refinery. Yes, S.H.I.E.L.D. has stolen some of your mother's possessions. We can attempt to infiltrate the refinery ourselves, but I don't think we'd be successful. Let's ask around for help. We suggested we visit Duck. It's good advice. We should visit him in Dimes. He may have some idea how to access the refinery. There's a fugitive hiding along the Badger. Yes, we saw him mentioned in the news. Allegedly an old pirate. An oil pirate. What about him? Are oil pirates common? Increasingly so. The pipeline network in this region is largely unmonitored. Claire Bionics and others are developing new technologies to address this. Where is we know where the Badger is. We shouldn't be asking her. The Badger Woods are along the Mississippi River near Dimes Discount. Maybe he can help us get into S.H.I.E.L.D. That's reasonable to assume. Okay, well... Okay, I'm sorry. I meant to click this one. Well, thank you. Does the monkey have anything for us? No. Alright, well, thank you, gentlemen. This was a wonderful conversation. Just, really enjoyed every moment of this. I'm gonna leave you guys now. This has taken another unusual turn. Erica told us that Blake was heading here yesterday evening, but the bartender says that Blake hasn't come in for weeks. Come by in weeks. Something may have happened on his way here. LeBlanc says that Shield has stolen a box of your mother's possessions. We have nothing else to go on. We must retrieve the stolen items and hope that they point us towards your brother. Accessing Shield's headquarters won't be easy. Without assistance, perhaps impossible. I suggest we recruit help before attempting it ourselves. Okay, I like that. However, I do actually want to... Hold still. Floodgate Tavern, Dimes discount. I would like to at least look at it. Oh, if possible. Long ago, it was a plantation land, cheap and abundant along the Mississippi River. The refinery grew in stages, slowly displacing surrounding neighborhoods. The chemical annex came online later. Children of the enslaved became the neighbors of this... Children of the enslaved became the neighbors of this machine. Are we talking about, like, the descendants of African slaves? LeBlanc just said she might be from England because she got some fancy words. The stream completely froze for me. Oh no! Unironically, one of the best dialogue in games as of yet. Don't worry, she was just catching up with the companions. You missed nothing. Ari, can you still see me? Come back. Carbon and alloy and stainless steel. Along the column sits the catalytic crackling unit that rocked the town. The webwork crosses high and low. Over and yonder traffic and water and concrete like veins, like gossamer, like neural circuitry. Everywhere, metal halide probing the river's expanse. Coded patterns of warm sodium and cold LEDs winking, thinking, knowing. Something to decipher in all that NORCO light. I remember Blue. You only think that you do. When he died, part of her did too. Wait, I'm sorry. Let's go back home for a second. Do I still not remember anything about Blue? Alright, well, it seems like we have one thing to do. Oh, we knock, but we know he's at the tavern. Okay. Can we break into his house? No? Snow cones? Dimes discount. And the Thatcher. Hey, Lucky! I'm back! I know, it's been a while. You got a rifle now, and the horse is gone. Where'd the horse go? Lucky? No, yeah, Lucky? How's it going, Lucky, the pirate? Either of you seen a dog? Little black pit, green eyes. You see her, you send her this way. She answers to pots. We did see a dog. Where did we see a dog? Unless it was in the flashback. You the one they're looking for? Well, so what? Lucky make the news? They want trouble? Here I am. You see that dog, you sent her that way. Okay, so clearly I need to find this dog. There's Lucky! A fugitive oil pirate hiding in the Mississippi River, Batcher Woods. His dog has gone missing. I feel like I remember the dog. I waved hello at my crush today. His nipples waved back. Aaron, no! You made me read that word, Ari. How does that even work? This man was mentioned on the news, an oil pirate. Lucky's dog is missing. When we were visiting Erica, I noticed a dog near the entrance to the bookshop. Could it be Lucky's dog? Yeah, that's where it was. I'm glad that Million is here to tell me where to go. Alright, time to go to the Apple Street. Let's go to the tavern, home, Dimes discount. We're gonna go all the way to the Sarpy books. Checks and cash. Checks to cash. Alright, are you guys... Hey! Hi there! A stocky pit bull with piercing green eyes watches the horizon with a neutral demeanor. As you reach down to pet the dog, she shows her teeth and growls softly. Do you guys know anything about your dog? This dog looks kind of hungry. What do dogs eat? Dog food, bruh! Dogs eat dog food! I guess we could go to the Dimes discount. I think that there was dog food, and it was dusty. I remember that one. Dimes discount. Let's go find some dog food. I like how I just have endless amounts of money, which I appreciate. I'm glad I don't have to, like, farm for money. Here's dog food. Dusty bags of food, dog food line the shelf. You grab a bag of dog food. Hey there. How you doing, disembodied, illuminated head? Okay. Good evening. How may I help you? I'm good. I'm just gonna put this manual price scanner. Okay, just gotta put this. You scan the dog food. Thank you for your purchase. You're welcome. Sounds good. Let's go back all the way to the Sarpy. I just feel like I'm wasting a lot of this motorcycle gas, right? Million made Greg obsolete. Just a recollection of my life. No. It's a sign. Hey, buddy. As you reach down to pet the dog, she should feed the dog. You pour a heap of food onto the ground before the dog. She laps up the kibble and follows behind you as you step away. I have a dog in my party. Bruh, it's the dog. Love that dog, bruh. What's he says something. Nope, okay, he doesn't say anything. Alright, let's go back to the bayou. What? What is this? What is this? Where am I? I went to the Dimes discount. Oh wait, hold still. Dimes. What? How did I get here? Hold still. I've never been in this building before. Maybe it just opened up? Okay, well, we're gonna go here first, and then we'll figure out the dog. Shield's Chemical Annex sits a small distance. Oh, is this Ducky? This might be Duck. It's Duck's place. Oh, bruh. I'm glad that we both get there eventually, Greg. I feel like you get there a little bit faster than I do, but... The house is partially boarded up. You assume it's an artifact of hurricane preparation that has since become a permanent fixture. Smooches! I have to go for a while. I've got some family over, but might rejoin if there's time. Okay, sounds good, Ari. Have a wonderful time with your family. Duckos, what you doing, man? Can I turn the light on for you? Hey, babe, what's up? Sorry about your oxygen tank. Hey, bud. How you doing? Not the first ones to come through here toppling all over my shit in the dark. Since the buyout, people think this neighborhood's all the way empty, come around looking for copper. But you wouldn't be like that kind of thing, Kay. Not like your brother. What's it been, Duck? How you doing? Hey, Yoing! How's it been? About how it looks. I made such a mess with that head drive, just trying to keep myself out of trouble till it's my turn to go, so... Head drive? I unleashed it, the monster. Stupid duck. Calls itself that just to get to me, just to piss me off. It's my fault, that company that made it for me. I should have known from the get-go they only do their business at night. Found out later that they don't even have a license. Your mother went to the same clinic for hers. I tried to warn her. The junk that was in my brain. He begins to laugh. It's spreading around like a virus. It's even in the trees. I told your mother ain't got messed up in any of that. She tells me it's talking to her through the radio. I said, turn off the radio. She never listens. Stopped responding to me. Figured that monster's got money to burn. Catherine didn't want to leave her debt for you to deal with, so... kept up with my mom? Up until right now, the end, Kay. She lived like she wasn't sick. She never quit. But I could see it wearing on her. Took a toll on her body. Oh. This is my mom. I guess this is my mom on drugs. A Red Star! New computer scored huge on benchmark software sites. My new PC is 95% much faster. Faster than all the other computers in the world. Very nice, Red! Your computer knowledge and know-how and also ability to buy deals is unchallenged. It started in her liver. They burned it out. Thought maybe that was the end of it. They burned her liver out? Can you live without a liver? Before you know it, they found a little in her lungs. She was still going all over town, walking up and down airline like some kind of bag lady. Figured she thought it'd go away, but she ignored it. that didn't work out for her. Once it came for me, it never did quit. Been getting sores, cramps every day. Can't keep nothing down. Tried to tell her that. Said, Catherine, this is not the kind of thing you can work off. You think she listened? By the time it got to her brain, that was all there was to it. No more working, no more doing nothing. But she'd already gone fed up with me by that point. Never really made amends before they put her in that mausoleum with your daddy. Hurts my heart thinking about it, but what can you do? No hiding from God's will. So... You mentioned a fire? You must have noticed coming in, the houses are all gone. People here have been fighting with S.H.I.E.L.D. all their lives. They got little momentum on their side after the last explosion. The papers were making S.H.I.E.L.D. look bad. But hell, we were here first. S.H.I.E.L.D. moved in. We suffered. Gas leaks, noise, explosions. Can't grow my vegetables out in the yard. Just won't grow. I never cared to move, but I knocked doors for it anyhow. If S.H.I.E.L.D. had never dropped in on us, my little plot of land would be worth something. Money they were offering to buy us out was all right. Be worth a lot more had they never come. Number they put in front of me, I said piss on it. I could have sued after Reese died. I just didn't have the energy for it. Now I'm the last one left in dimes, so... Sorry about Reese. It's history. Most days I can't remember his face if I'm honest. But you fill out the survey at the headline clinic, they ask you to write down memories, control points they call them. I couldn't stand to write out his name. It was too painful. I skipped his memory. I regretted it at first, but I'm thankful for it now. Be a lot worse if that monster carried a piece of my boy inside it. So, okay, I'm just trying to, like, grasp onto this thing. They have an ability to store people's memories, and somehow, I guess it's turning into a sentient, like, being that is, like, infecting other people. Oh, not a good idea, Kay. What for? They stole my mom's stuff. Well, that's interesting. The regional executive, she took a particular interest in your mother. She wanted to know the things Catherine knew, I suppose. Your mother was out in the lake. She heard S.H.I.E.L.D. or something was building some kind of rig out there. She wanted to find out for herself. She didn't find what she was looking for, but she found something else. Sounded to me like her medication was macing up ahead. But she insisted it was real, some kind of UFO. Said it followed her for nearly a mile. But anyhow, that CEO they got at S.H.I.E.L.D., she's about as far out of her mind as your mother was. She must have caught wind of this. Catherine got to be careful in her old age, paranoid even. The important things she kept hidden. Whatever S.H.I.E.L.D. stole, it was nothing important. It wasn't nothing important. There's a lot of negatives there. But you want to get it back? Can you help us get in? I'm going to regret telling you this, but I've been sitting on it too long. Been dying to tell somebody. I don't know how S.H.I.E.L.D. managed to do it, but they fucked up. They bought out this neighborhood, and ever since they did, they put me behind the firewall. Got a computer terminal back there. Every time I boot it up, I get a view of the inside. Not like I know what the hell to do with it. Clicked around a bit, but just got myself lost. Couldn't hardly read the screen. Computer's back here in my little library. Have a look. But whatever you do, Kay, I'm asking you to be careful. I have more questions about my mom. This monster. Was my mom working for it? Hate even thinking about that thing. It knows I'm here dying while it grows and grows. Big, disgusting, toxic bird sprouting from the ground all over the region with teeth and hands and all kinds of shit. Unbelievable. Turns my stomach. What? I'm so confused. Is it, like, toxic? But it's just his brain memories. I'm so confused. But you know what? I won't be the first to die. Hell no. It roped your mother into some lunacy. She wouldn't tell me the details. I couldn't get a single word out of her after a point. I planned to. Arranged for my godchild to pick me up and everything, but the day of the service, I couldn't hardly walk. I heard from a couple people it was a beautiful one. For all the bridges she burned, there was plenty of people, had nice things to say. Even a few colleagues from the university showed up, the ones who got her sacked. I know that'd have chapped her ass. They buried her with that fake little ring she always wore around her neck. She'd say it reminded her who she was. Figured she probably wanted to give it to you, but you were gone, and Blake, well, he'd have pawned it to anybody fool enough to buy it, so... The ring she wore around her neck was fake? You don't know the story? Kind of funny if it weren't so sad. Your granddaddy wanted to prove he was from royal stock, so he broke into a pawn shop up there in the airline and stole the biggest ruby he could find. Went around telling everyone it was from the old world. Said it traveled from France to Nova Scotia and down the Mississippi River. Well, that was a bunch of bullshit. He ended up in Angola for it, though they never did find the ring. Catherine took it to an appraiser one time. It's cubic zirconia. Fake. The man spent months in jail for some fake piece of jewelry. After that, everyone started calling him King Pierre. They laughed him out of crevasse. My mom was fired from a university? I feel like I don't even know who my mom is. I'm finding everything out now. Sure, you were young. Couldn't have been too long after Blue passed. She lied up and down to get that job. Nothing special. Just a community college in the city. But that's Catherine. Never wanted to play it straight. Suppose Blake took after her in that respect. I have so many questions. Outside. Library. Okay, let's do some mind filling out. Alright, there's this one and this one, so we're just missing this one now. Blue is in a mausoleum. Blue wasn't buried. He was interned in a mausoleum. You visited a few times as a kid. Catherine brought flowers and prayed there. You sat restlessly, waiting for her to finish. Afterwards, she dragged you into the church that faced River Road to make you touch the holy water. She watched you motion the sign of the cross before fixing your shirt. She held your shoulder as the two of you left. Head drops. Laura St. Clair is interested in your mom. Duck speculates that it's because of the object your mom found in the lake. Duck is an old friend of your mom's who lost his son when a shield pipeline cutting through their yard exploded. He versioned his consciousness at the same clinic as her. They fell out of touch before she died. He lives in Dimes and is in poor health. I'm pretty sure he told me a lot more than that. Angola is America's Australia. What? Why? Your grandpa broke into a pawn shop and stole a jeweled ring to uphold the lie that he was descended from French royalty. But aren't we also descended from Jesus Christ, apparently? Your mom later discovered that the ruby was made from synthetic material. She still wore the ring around her neck until she died. She was buried with it. Am I gonna have to dig up my mom to go find this ruby? He went through a brick-through church. Head drive. Okay, your mom versioned her consciousness at the same disreputable neural versioning clinic as Duck. The device that hosts her consciousness is called a head drive. Okay. We're missing this thing. These ones clearly aren't filled out. I wonder how you know if it's filled out or not. Alright, well, I'm gonna go look in your library. Storage containers. Storage containers filled with paperwork and newspaper clippings. Yeah, let's grab them. You sift through some of the clippings that fill the containers. Most relate to the catalytic crackling unit explosion of YX-10. Descriptions of the aftermath, the destruction, the displacement, the workers who died. Your father is listed among the names. Oh, that's right, my dad died in the explosion. I don't really remember much about him. I still love how we just stopped the whole Eldritch Horror thing. Yeah, we just stopped that. We'll get back to that, I'm sure. A strange ornamental box. Well, I'll open that. You attempt to open the box. It's locked. Okay, we need to find a key. A trophy sitting atop the bookshelf reads Junior Champion Reese Richard, St. Charles Parish. Oh, a printer. A printer containing the letterhead of the law office in Metairie sits in the tray of the printer. Mr. Richard, after carefully studying the circumstances of the buyout, we recommend that you proceed with relocation. SHIELD is not legally obligated to provide you with an easement. You may find yourself trespassing on private property when leaving and returning to your home. Ugh. A collection of bills, letters, and photographs are pinned to the board. The photographs are of various industrial and infrastructural landscapes that you recognize from around the region. The Geismar aluminum refinery, the grain elevators downriver, the airport control tower. You peruse the titles on the bookshelf. U.S. Army Corps Anomalous Light Report. A report of the levitating spheres of light witnessed by multiple onlookers above Camp Memory and the Bonnet Carey Spillway throughout the spring and summer of 1S. Commissioned by the United States Army Corps of Engineers. After careful survey of the soil content in the area near Camp Memory, our inquiry was determined anaerobic conditions conducive to the formation of confined pockets of gas that, given exposure to sufficient heat, may ignite. Isn't this the Men in Black explanation? These spontaneous incidents of combustion were likely mistaken for floating luminous spheres. Some claim that the Pigman is a type of grunch who hides beneath the interstate bridges that cross Lake Pontchartrain. Legend has it that if you bring the Pigman a gift, he will return a gift to you in kind. Okay, we need to find a key for this box. We need to find a gift for a pig man. I hope everybody is keeping track of this thing. And head. The head of a buck is mounted on the wall. Alright, let's try to break into a highly secure thingamabobber. But at least we're behind the paywall. No, the firewall. A computer console with a large trackpad and magnified display. Large trackpad. You pass your finger over the trackpad, waking the machine. Shield security terminal is displayed on the console. Ow! I'm sorry, they left this? You sit before the shield terminal display. I feel like I should have talked to Million before I did this. Okie dokie. It's a map of where we are. Okay, what is... This is a map of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Sentinel drone security fleet. The entrance to the refinery is in Zone A. If we want to gain access to the refinery, then it may be necessary to clear the Sentinels from this zone. We are currently 3 drones patrolling Zone A. Perhaps there is a way of relocating them to another zone. Okay, so... we have to clear the Sentinels. There are 3 drones. We have to relocate them to other... We want to get into A, so we need to move 1, 2, and 3 to a different zone. Maximum capacity is 3, so this one's at max capacity. Drones 2. We don't know how much the max capacity there. Sequence allotment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3. Okay, so I just don't want to mess this up. But I think this one's not at capacity, this one's not at capacity, and this one is not. But this one is. So it looks like we could probably put them in just in the surrounding areas. Choose a destination from the neighboring boundaries of the selected security zone. No! Oh, gosh. This one into this one. Deselect this one into this one. Deselect this one into this one. It seems there's a precaution in place to prevent any zone from being unsecured. But there may be a way around this. No zone can host more than 3 drones. When one zone contains no drones, then a maximum capacity neighbor will relocate a drone to its unsecured neighbor. This means that when removing the last drone from Zone A, we must be sure that none of its neighbors are at maximum capacity. Okay, we can do that. So, deselect. This is at max capacity. This is at max capacity. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4 neighbors. This is now at max capacity. The drones have been cleared from the entrance area of the refinery. I suspect this will be helpful. Okay, so even though I made a mistake, I did somehow manage to do that. Oh no, she had a nightmare! How's she doing? What did she have a nightmare about, poor little thing? Computer console with a large trackpad. Okay, we can't do anything about it, so that was just like a mini puzzle. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I still need a key. Maybe we can talk to... Are you doing okay? We did all of that. I left you in the dark. You seem to like the dark, so I'll leave you in the dark. I don't think there's anything else to click here. I mean, it looks like a nice house. I like the... like, colorful, I guess. Okay. Home. Floodgate Tavern. Shield. Let's go to the mausoleum first. Oh my gosh, did someone... The face of your mom's crypt is damaged, with cracks running along the edge. It appears as if someone was tampered with the crypt with a pry bar. We could open it ourselves. Oh, okay, well, let's go find a pry bar to go open up my mother's mausoleum. Why would I do this? Okay, hold still. Back up. Back it up a little bit. There's Mary, or Jesus. It's hard to tell. Is there any other ones that I can get into? Not that I want to break into people's, you know, things, but... How do I even back out of this? Just go here. What is this? You approach the church and try the door, but it's unlocked. But it's locked. Okay, so I need a key, a gift for a troll man, and a pry bar now. But I don't see anything else to touch in here. So we will skadoodle, I guess. Sarpy books. Let's go back to the house just in case. Maybe there's Mary. See? Oh, I guess I can actually... You observe the weathered concrete and flaking flint of the statue. The face is especially deteriorated, framed by a system of cracks. There is like a crackling going on that I do not enjoy. You run your hands along the deteriorating contours. It snaps off as if by design. Behind the statue's face hides an odd assemblage of electronics closely soldered together. I don't think we could touch this before. I don't know. What I know is that she is safe and covered with blankets. Good, Greg. I don't have a card to have it read, so now I need a card. Do I have anything? I just have a cat statue. Crackling is just the worst. Let's go see if I can go... Is there a crowbar? There we go. Go grab this. The pry bar. Sorry, not a crowbar. Let's go into the kitchen. See if there's anything else that we missed or we can pick up. We already grabbed the pills. The microwave with the cockroach. I remember that. Poor Blake and I having to deal with cockroaches. Let's go upstairs and see if there's any... This pile has shifted since last time I looked. You clear away the boxes, revealing a portal built under the floor. What is happening? Unbelievable. How many years has Catherine kept this doorway hidden? We must find a way in. A doorway previously hidden by boxes. What? You make various attempts to open the doorway, but all your efforts remain futile. It remains locked. Can I use a pry bar? You attempt to wedge the pry bar into the panels, but you are unsuccessful. Okay, okay. Well, we'll come back here. So now we need a key code or something. It's a lot more happening. Okay, well, anyways, I still think maybe we should wander around our house a little bit. Attic, living room. Can I pick up laundry now? Crucifix. Picture. Anything? Nothing. Bedroom. It's like rubber bands I can grab. Like now I'm just like randomly clicking for tools. Crisis LARPing. No, we are not doing LARPing in Crisis. Hey, buddy, I forgot I have you. I've got a whole entourage. I said the A word. Shame on you. What is the A word? Hey, Tony. Hey there, curly tops. Shouldn't be playing this game. Attached to heart monitor? I don't know, maybe? I've never done that before. How you doing, Tony? Okay, is there anything we can buy at Dime's discount? There's gum, candy, fuses. Oh, we gotta remember this. We're gonna have candy, fuses. Did we already bought a fuse? That's right. We got the dog food already. I don't think there's anything else here that we could use. There is liquor. Okay. Let's go back to the mausoleum real quick because, you know, reasons. Let's just hack away at my mom's. Hey, Mom! Mom, I'm coming in! They took her body! Someone has removed Catherine's casket. But they left the ring. Oh, there's a letter. A letter. The penmanship delicate. It reads, Beloved Kay, her remains are safe. You will be reunited with your family soon. Someone took my mom's and threatened that I'm going to be joining her. Hey, Mom. She was conducting research. For who? A client in Fat City. Your mom was conducting research in the lake. While there, she saw something, but what? Your mom was exhumed. Was stolen from the Red Church Mausoleum. Someone took my mom's body! Tony! Your Discord didn't announce the stream, though. I'm so-so. I'm about to make a store run for ice, but I saw that you were logged in. That doesn't sound ominous at all. I know, Greg. Not you, Tony. You sound awesome as always. Your Discord didn't announce them. Shame on you. You said anyway. I did say anyway, didn't I? Oh my gosh. How could I? Well, you should go get your ice. What are you making with it? Are you making something, like, delicious? Okay. I love the dog is still with me. Love that. I have this ring. Let's look at the ring. The ring that your mom wore around her neck. Yeah, I know, but I want to... Okay, we're going to use the ring either on Mary or in the... We're going to use it on Mary, or we're using it on... Can I? I probably can't because it's a ring. Boop! Okay, that didn't do anything, but that's fine. Ooh, I do not like that crinkling. Hold still. I'm going to go back into the attic. Where's the kitchen? Where's the kitchen? We're going to try to open it. Very futile. That's okay. Has no effect. Oh, that didn't have any effect? I was really certain that that was going to work. Maybe we can give this to the troll. Okay, I think we've pretty much uncovered what we can do. I think the only thing that we have now, we need to find a way into the refinery. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we're going to go back to... There's those birds again. How do we... Front yard. Window. Street. Are they there yet? No, he's still at the bar. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go to the tavern. No, Dime's Discount. And then we're gonna go to the Batcher. Hey, I got your doggo! The sound of crickets is so tranquil. I don't understand your problem with it, but you do. I don't mind the sound of crickets, but I don't think you guys are hearing the audio the same way that I am. Like, it's literally like there's crackling, like the what are they called? The pop rocks? You know, the stuff that you put in your mouth? Like, literally inside my brain. Like, it was very weird. Where'd the horse go? What? You brought back my pot liquor. She was having me worry. She was having me worry. Pot's now, she tough as they come, but Lucky thought they had her. He reaches down and pets the dog behind her ears as she pants eagerly. He regards Million. Say, robot, you look familiar. You a Claire Bionics unit? No. Alright then, just thought you might feel lucky in on a little gossip. Laura St. Clair, she one unusual character, turning that refinery inside out on some wild goose chase. What I was hoping that robot might tell me, but anyhow, they call me lucky. I stick around here. You need help, you find me. Help is just what we need. That right? We must infiltrate S.H.I.E.L.D. to retrieve some stolen property. We could use a hand. I done got past them fences more than I can count. That's a good time. Even got me a couple grenades in my bag. Lucky'll come. You can count on Lucky. Oh, Lucky's in my party! Now that there are so many of us, we'll need a truck to get around. Let's return to the house. I hope to finish repairs quickly. Okay. Look at this. Hey, Lucky! What you got, Kay? What do you know about S.H.I.E.L.D.? Lucky know about all there is to know? What about it? How long has the facility been in NORCO? S.H.I.E.L.D. came here early. All this area was plantation. Weren't no money in that after slavery. Got all that oil right there in the Gulf. Oil companies come in, get the land cheap, river connects straight to it. Whole operation down here used to be run from their central headquarters. Then they split it up to get some old laws. To get around some laws. Now you got this regional corporation with Laura St. Clair at the top. The man laughs. Bet they regret that idea. Putting a woman in charge. Worst idea ever. Laura St. Clair is the regional executive of S.H.I.E.L.D. NORCO. Board of directors appointed her because of Thomas, her daddy. They was thinking they got her daddy. Look how that worked out. She done lost her mind, and Thomas, he don't know nothing to do with her. He don't want nothing to do with her. He don't want nothing. What do you mean? Hell, it's in all the newspapers. She been sending survey teams out into the lake. Why is she sending them out there? Make no sense. That area of the lake, they ain't got no oil, no salt domes. Whatever she's looking for, it ain't much to do with oil. Tell me about her daddy. Thomas started the company that gets all the security contracts around here. Got his degree from LSU, moved out to California to make robots. Man's a billionaire. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s board of directors appointed his daughter thinking they could get some of his expertise at a discount. They ain't known the drama back then, but they sure know it now. Thomas legally disowned his daughter. She tried stealing Claire Bionics out from under him. People say she even tried to kill him. That's enough about S.H.I.E.L.D. Tell me about yourself, Lucky. I would like to know more about you. Lucky come here from Venturi, right up the river, but he done traveling the land, walked to Knoxville, sailed to Mexico. Lucky done seen a good piece of this world. How long have you had Pots? Oh, of course. I love that my character is like, and what about your dog? Because your dog is adorable, and I'm glad to know Pots. Pots had been Lucky's side 2 years. Found her pregnant near the car one day. Couldn't stand to see her like she was. Met a man with some land, one of the babies. Thought we'd part ways eventually, but shoot, guess I got used to her being around. She returned all I did for her many times. Well, I'm glad to hear that you and Pots is happening. Yeah, good job, Pots. Alright, I am a crazy setup here. I have a robot, a toy monkey, a hobo named Lucky, who's also an oil pirate, and a dog named Pots. So you know what that means. It's time to commit, sabotage, I think is what we're trying to do right now. And I still don't know what to do with this cat case. I really wish I could do something with it. Okay. Wait, can I not? It's blocked. Apparently you're not allowed to leave the bayou this way. The Batcher. Okay, we're trying to go home. We still don't know what to do with Mary's face that fell off. And the attic is not going to open either. Now I crave Pop Rocks. Now that the game acknowledges it, had this thought that you were riding on the back with the monkey clinging to you and Million holding the dog. I know. It was crowded there for a while. Backyard. Alright. There's Lucky, Pots, and a car. Million's going straight at it. The motorcycle. An old disused motorcycle with extensive rust and wear. I thought didn't we make it work? I thought we made it work. Hey Million. I'll be finished shortly. A disintegrating crab net. I remember building a crab net with my dad. Alright. What do we got? I can see him. Lucky waits beside the truck. Okay. Lucky, talk to me. You're the only one who wants to talk. So this Miss Mattery's house then. Lucky knew your mommy a bit. Oh, how? She was around. Seen her a time or two. She wasn't no friend to the companies neither. They'd have liked to have her dead. Well, they got their wish. The old man nods. They did. These companies want to get off the oil. Too much trouble. What do you mean? They put them wind turbines out in the Gulf, and now they're building a brain. A brain? Hell, everybody know they in there building a brain. All the refineries is going that. Gonna hook them all up, make a bigger brain. But that ain't enough to outsmart Lucky. Lucky's smarter than any big brain you can dream up. They're gonna use it to find fuel out in space. Lucky! I am impressed and also slightly shocked and horrified. Everyone knows Mom. I know! And every time they say it, I'm like, how well did you know my mom? Like, please don't tell me that you and my mom were an item, you know? Seeing you know of the city I live in, we're about to get a celebrity visit to our arcade next month. Who's going? Yes, who's going to your city, Tony? Best of luck to him. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to make a buck. Then why get in their way? Lucky ain't nobody's way. Everybody liked Lucky just fine. Didn't you blow up an oil pipeline? Lucky done blown up all kinds of shit. You know what? At first I didn't really like Lucky, but Lucky's starting to grow on me. He's kind of like a wild card. People think Lucky hates S.H.I.E.L.D. Lucky don't hate S.H.I.E.L.D. He just like causing trouble. Without S.H.I.E.L.D., ain't nobody have a job in this place. But here comes that robot. We best get moving. You want to talk more? Just tap me on the shoulder. Oh, I'm tapping you. I am so tapping you. Wait, why? Are you not in my party anymore? Lucky, come back. Wait, hold still. We have to fill out our mind. Lucky is the MVP. Yep. J Muse is coming to hand. Hey. Wait, hold still. Let me refresh really quickly on J Muse. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, cool. That's amazing. That's pretty fancy. Why is he heading out to your arcade? Is he like... Oh, that's so cool. That's the Clerks guy. Oh. Is he there to, like, promote the new Clerks movie? Oh, no, the Clerks movie already came out. Jay and Silent Bob, Jay. That right. That's really cool. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna try to get his signature? You gonna get a picture with him? S.H.I.E.L.D. is building a brain. Lucky says S.H.I.E.L.D. is developing an artificial intelligence in order to conduct exploratory missions from off-world mineral reserves. I mean, I trust Lucky. Lucky's got a dog named Potts. Hey, Million. How you doing, girl? I finished repairing the truck. Shall we attempt to access S.H.I.E.L.D.? Yeah, let's go. I can't think of anything else to do. Oh, jeez. The monkey! No, we need to put the monkey back. How did the monkey... We lost the monkey. We need to go back. Is no one going to address the fact that my monkey is now missing? Oh, we have to go back? Like, how do I... oh, no. He streams Fortnite. He streams on Twitch. Oh! He streams Fortnite. And also Twitch. Oh, robots! Hey, guys! Are you actually robots? I can't really tell. Okay, S.H.I.E.L.D. A greener world awaits. I bet it does. Hey, guys. No sentinel drones around. Once we clear these two, we're in. Ready? Let's hold off just for a second. Let's talk to Million. We're fortunate to have Lucky's help. We should listen closely to his advice. Okay. Really shaking in my boots. Get that dog the hell out of here. You know, I was giving you guys a chance by sending my dog on you, but now it's time for you to meet the wrath of Lucky. Let's do it. The man nods. This is Kay. This is Lucky. This is Million. Oh, we're sending in Lucky. Oh, million got shot. Shoot, I didn't realize this was like combat. Oh, I'm gonna be bad. Okay, am I dead? Nothing much to it. Make them sentinels not around. They let you more or less walk into the place. Did you take a look at that big fella? We'd barely made that. Greg. You know what? It's been a while since I threw out a crazy theory, so here's one for you. Please tell me. The freight mover? Hell of a machine! Could really put on a show with one of them. I could just think it out loud. Let's get to it. The refinery's ours. Am I still dead? Catherine. Oh, no. Oh, hell. Oh, the Eldritch thing is back. That bird thing. Greg, it got weird. You had to mention it, didn't you? Now we're talking to an Eldritch horror. Catherine, you made it to this warehouse with Big Bird. Is like this real? Greg, is this a real thing or is this because I'm crazy? Like, is my mind rotted with cancer that I'm visioning this, or is this actually real? Oh, wait. Oh, fudge. Let me switch it to live chat. Did I miss anything? SHIELD is using the memory drives, to steal brain power for a powerful AI. Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, I believe that. No wonder why people hate Bootin. They shoot you. Hate body, they shoot you. It's true. It's Super Duck. This is Duck's memories. That's why it's called Super Duck. I sure did. I like how Catherine's handling this well. We have a job for you. It will pay. It will solve some problems before you die. Dallas. No stranger to the network. You will assist Catherine. Yeah. Catherine, in the lake you saw the stone. When you saw the stone, we want the stone, but it has evaded us. Super Duck is, what else? A network. A system of signals, wireless communication of locusts and frogs, cypress roots, disease vectors, internet of flesh, biomimicry, internet of internet, radio towers. I feel like he has kind of a god complex. Distributed AI, distributed birds in flight. Super Duck saw you see the stone because Super Duck was an eagle in the sky. Is he making these weird birds come to life? Well, the other dude is here with you. He isn't shocked either. He is more initiated than he let on. Or you were just hallucinating. Yeah, it's true. The stone is a sky thing that many want, but it reveals itself to no one. No one except for you, Catherine. It followed you through the lake. It loves you. It seeks you. It will submit to you. But we must act fast. SHIELD wants the stone. Claire Bionics wants the stone. Super Duck wants the stone. And John has the stone. Fuck John. Sorry. Sorry. Last time I heard of a Super Duck was in a Riverdale TV series. Super Duck is the birds watching you. Just said it. Yeah, I figured. John. Everyone hates John. Everyone follows John. Who? Is there someone named John? Who's John? Influencer, dopamine fiend, convinced himself he has faith in God, convinced others even. Some young and idealistic, some old and bitter. These are the Garretts of John. Oh, Garretts. The Gregs. Okay, so these are the Gregs wearing the polos. That guy's wearing a blue polo. You can see it, barely. See, he's wearing like a blue polo. He's been initiated into the Gregs of John. We're calling it the Gregs of John. No, wait! You can't F John, Greg. Greg, that's your boss. You will find them gathered in the bowels of the Promenade Mall in Kenner. John has hidden the stone in this forgotten place. He will use the stone in an attempt to fulfill his prophecies, but his are the prophecies of a fool. Got it? Go get me my shiny stone. Hurry before you die. I want to eat it. Have a good evening, you two. Quack job complete. Yeah, that was definitely a quack job. What? Can we talk again? Go on. Get me my shiny stone. What are you waiting for? Can we irritate him? How many times? Let's just see if we can actually irritate. We'll do it one more time. Beedly, 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 bee. Okay, well, that was interesting. This is going to be a long night. There are a lot of nodes in the network. This one's the biggest. I'm a little lost. What's up? I don't know what the heck is going on. Who is John? The thing in the warehouse mentioned a John? Kenner John. You don't know Kenner John? Never heard of him. Happy for you. He makes videos. They get shared all over the internet. I watched a couple. Religious stuff. You religious? I turned away for a while, but the cancer brought me back. No doubt. John's a divisive figure among the faithful, not the most orthodox preacher. Where do we find this stone? The thing Super is looking for? Promenade Mall in Kenner. That's what Super said, anyhow. Okay. I now have $88. I thought it was like $80,000, but apparently it's just $88. I really have no money. Quack dollars. That doesn't seem to have changed. Well, it was good talking with you, Super Quack. Super Duck. Can you please explain to me what... So, wait. Sorry, go. You go. What was that? What was what? There's a bird with teeth the size of my head living inside that warehouse? Yeah. That's normal to you? No, but I mean, I've seen some stuff in my life. Me too, but... What's this stone? He said it loves you. What was that all about? I don't know. I saw a drone or something in the lake. Why does he keep calling it a stone? Stone, drone, I have no idea. I was a little distracted. So, Duck, she told all of this stuff to Duck. And then Duck had his memories uploaded. So I think, like... I think it was probably nothing, but because, like, the AI doesn't have enough information, and because Duck was like, oh, she found something weird, and the Duck kind of uploaded this, like, it started this myth that there's, like, something amazing and shiny, and it's wonderful, and we're gonna find it, and it's not gonna be anything important. Well, I need you to start paying attention, or neither of us is gonna get paid tonight. I mean, I got the gist. Some internet weirdos are living in the mall, and they've got the stone. That's right. Kenner John and his gang. They're keeping the stone at the old Promenade Mall in Kenner. We need to find it, away inside, get the stone, bring it back here. You got that? Go to the abandoned mall, steal the magical stone, bring it to the giant warehouse bird. It couldn't be more clear. You know what? I love the fact that Catherine's like, you know what? It is what it is. The doors are locked, the office is closed. Biggest node in the network is inside the building. Wait, it said that there was, like, a dot for him to do, but I guess not. Oh, maybe I was just looking at his tie. Okay, well, in that case, out we go. Oh, wait, sorry. No, I apologize. Didn't mean that. Nope, that's not it either. How do I get... Oh, I have to take a drive. That's what it is. I gotta take a drive. Okay, order a ride. Random question. Have you ever played Stanley Parable? I haven't! Should I? You. Promenade Mall. Downtown. Single car sits in the parking lot. A subdivision at the mall's rear is behind the lot. A half-eaten bag of potato chips sits underneath the car. That's Keith? Keith Brewster, the guy I went to high school with. Where'd you go to high school? Destrayan? Destrayan's right down the street. Not so odd you'd see him here. In an abandoned parking lot in the rain in the middle of the night? Guess I've been on this app for too long. It seems fine to me. Keith? Oh, this is Keith from the bar. The guy who's starting a website? Kate! Alright, sister, that was you. What's up? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm working. Me too. Working a case. Starting me a little news website. What's the website? Ain't got a name yet. Still trying to come up with something cool. Keith's News Alert or something like that. I was just trying to report on what's really happening around here. What are you investigating? Tell me about this case you're working, Keith. I'm trying to get to the bottom of what's going on in this mall right here. Heard they got small boys coming in and out. Textbook adrenochrome harvesting facility. Guy who runs the operation looks about as much like a pervert as you can picture. Can of John? You got it. Man looks like a slug. What do you know about him? I know he got his start posting in the comment section of New Orleans News and Views. He'd go in there saying he learned how to speak to God. Got himself some attention that way. Before you know it, this gaggle of boys started following him around. Sick stuff. Guy's a sicko. I should keep moving, but maybe I'll come back later to see how the case is going. I'd like that, sister. Come pass by. Why I don't see you around so often these days? I'm just staying busy. You mind me asking you something? Just a thing I find myself wondering about. Sure. Don't mean for this to be rude, but how come you treated Blue the way you did? One of the best men I ever knew. Why would you ask that? You kept his name. Figured it couldn't have been all bad. Just something I wondered. Well, wonder about something else. Hey, forget I asked. I'm too busy to be thinking about that right now. Then go be busy, Kate. I didn't mean to rattle you like that. Subdivision? Parking lot. We are wandering around first. We have objectives, but do we do them? No. Light pours from the partially opened garage door. A 4-door, mid-sized SUV, an older model, well-maintained. Electronic device. A small plastic case device lies in the grass. What is that thing? I had to guess. I'd say it was a tracker. Don't know what use it is laying in the mud. Catherine crouches and peers beneath the garage door. Sports commentary blares from a television in the far corner. She studies the space beyond the threshold. A compressor, ice chests, tackle boxes, stacks of cardboard, buckets of bolts and wheel scrap, kitchen supplies, a butane stove, laundry baskets filled with cans of cat food. I know that life. An old candle burned into its base and tipped onto the floor. Stacks of disintegrating newspaper, a microphone stand, a collection of shaded lamps lined the wall as if waiting to fire at squad. Situated amongst the clutter is a man in a red folding chair watching the television, his back turned away. Alright, we'll go inside in a second. It is an amazing game, and just to make it more interesting for you, the narrator for the game is literally Greg. He talks like me and has a personality like me, only the voice doesn't match with mine. That sounds interesting. I had to wonder what a super duck superpower be. Does he go boom quack lacka and the ground shakes? Or does he just yell Affleck and buildings fall over? Oh my gosh. Affleck. That would be, actually honestly, that's gotta be his superpower because that's just too good. I have seen people do playthroughs of the Stanley's Parable. So I know that there's like a lot of different endings and different routes you can take. But I don't know. I've seen enough playthroughs of it where I feel like I don't know if I would do it justice because I wouldn't be going into it very blind. What are you doing? Just... Catherine steps into the garage. Wait here. Catherine regains her posture beyond the door. The man doesn't notice her. Sports commentator analysis of touchdown. The man watches with rapt attention, his head crammed. Commercial break. A helicopter view of the Houston Astrodome. An advertisement for detergent. A silly dog fills the plate of fries and ketchup. Everyone is smiling by the end, patting the dog. Hello? The man looks back and jumps in his chair. What in the... Catherine lifts both hands, palms out. Sorry to startle you. Sure. This is about Bruce, isn't it? I'm an honest person. I don't know what I'm supposed to say, but, like, my girl is honest. Who? That's right, Bruce, my son. You must be a journalist or something. A social worker? You probably know him as Garrett. Ever since he got himself mixed up with that internet freak, people like you been coming by. It's Greg! This is Greg's dad! Greg, does your dad look like this? So how's everybody doing? Sorry for being out of it at the moment. It's okay. How you doing, Owen? I'm doing good. I saw my sister yesterday, and we had a really nice, lovely conversation. We watched... I'm trying to watch all the Studio Ghibli movies, or Studio Ghibli. I don't know how to say that, and I apologize if I say it wrong. But we watched Princess Mononoke, and I really enjoyed it. It was definitely different. Like, I feel like Western stories are so different than Eastern stories, so it's really nice to be exposed to that a little bit. Ever since he got himself mixed up with that internet freak, people like him been coming by asking about him. But I keep saying the same thing. I don't talk to him. Can't even get him on the phone no more. We work together at the plant in NORCO, but he goes out of his way to avoid me. Of course, he landed a computer job while I'm busting my ass with a torch all day. Won't even look his daddy in the eyes. My kid, she left. Never came back. It's hard. Hard, alright. Can't focus on nothing around here. Always waiting for him to call. He even started digging through all these boxes looking for that little stuffed monkey he'd carry around as a kid. Sounds just like my daughter. Figured I could give it to him as some kind of peace offering. What would you tell him if he ever came back? Hell, I don't know. Got some sense? OMG. Which have you seen? I've seen Ponyo and Spirited Away like a really long time ago. But last night we watched Princess Mononoke, and I really enjoyed it. Spirited Away I watched when I was really young, so I kind of want to go back and watch it again and see if it hits different. I know, it was so pretty. I loved it. It was confusing, though, because I couldn't understand. I was like, who is Princess Mononoke? Because the princess is named San, and the wolf's name is Momo. So I was like, who is... You need to see... Oh, Howl's Moving Castle. Okay, maybe we'll watch that one next. We're going to try to make a spree of it, and we meet every Thursday for, like, dinner and to catch up and have, you know, a good time. And we try to figure out something to watch, so maybe we'll do Howl's Moving Castle. Guess I'd say, Bruce, you're my boy, and here is your home. Wouldn't turn you away for nothing. That cult shit, that Garrett shit, Greg shit. Let it go, just come back home. That's what I'd say. If you see him, if you see him, Bruce, will you tell him that? Hell, you can even record it and hang it onto it until you see him. He blocked my number. I can't get a word to him. I don't have anything to record with. Then come back when you do. I'll repeat it. I ain't got no shame left. Now go on. Get out of my garage. Okay, well clearly I need to find a recording device. Before I go to the mall. So... Hey! Okay. If I go in... Oh, a drainage canal. Yes, let's look at the drainage canal. Once become Greg, you stay Greg. A drainage canal forms a moat around the parking lot, dividing it from its commercial neighbors. Mattress Boss. The downpour finds its way into the drainage canal. Its water level slowly rising. A fence joins the backside of two strip malls. The crevice between them reveals a smear of light towards Williams Boulevard. Beyond the fence is drive-through chicken, car audio, mattress direct to you, water towers and power lines, and crumbling concrete and traffic signs. Abortive landscaping attempts, unkept shrubs, solar-fed Christmas lights weathered and forgotten. Here, what do I have on me? I don't have anything except for retrieve stone from the mall. Okay. Face picker. Angels. Gator. None. Maybe if we go to the mall. I just don't want to encounter the kids yet. I used to come here all the time as a kid. Same. I knew it fell on hard times. Didn't know just how hard. It's the Gregs! They're not the Garretts anymore. They're just the Gregs. All 3. Some kind of recruitment video plays on the monitor above the entrance. Imagery flashes across the screen, punctuated by text. Badge. Greg. 3 geometric shapes. Find all 3. Find. Salvation. In the stars. Is that Greg? Find. All. 3. 3 geometric shapes. Earn. The. Badge. Garrett. Greg. A name tag that reads Greg is pinned to a crayon blue shirt. Earn the badge. A tower circled by a scaffolding. Find salvation in the stars. A scale model is encased in glass. The plaque at its base reads ARC. What do you think that is? Hard to say. Almost looks like an oil rig. Or a spaceship. I feel like... Okay, we'll talk to the Gregs. The 2 teens speak in whispers behind the gate. Each has a similar bowl cut, lacks shoes, and wears a blue-collared shirt with a name tag that reads Greg. The older of the 2 eyes Catherine indifferently. Yeah? Is the mall open? Been a long time since I've come by this mall. Is it still open? The 2 boys snicker. Not for you. Either of you gentlemen care to help us into this place? No one's gonna help you. You have to help yourself. Is this how you live your life? Walking around parking lots in the rain asking for help? More or less. It's time you take responsibility for yourself. Lift. Become strong. Get a new fit. You look like you're wearing a bag. No more soft drinks. I hate soft drinks. Then don't drink them. You need to be initiated before you can even consider letting you in. Initiated how? Humorous. How many readings have you collected? Bullshit. Then tell me how many days the arc took to complete. How many days? Wasn't it 20 days? So, I don't know, 20 days? So you have no idea what's going on around here. Guilty. You need to pull yourself together. I can help you first, but you need to help yourself. How? Sad. Sad. Really sad. Gregs are so mean. So listen, John's got an app, okay? You need to install it if you have any hope of making your way here. Once you're inside, you'll need the readings to visit the cathedral. The cathedral? The place where the divine object resides. Don't talk about that with the sieves, moron. What's the app called? What app? The one you just mentioned 2 seconds ago to get into the mall? Oh, John's Kenner book. Or no, it's Kenner John's Apocryphon. Quick question. Would you guys become Gregs if given a chance? Probably. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Possibly. I'd want to see what it was like to be a Greg for a day. Catherine pulls out her phone. Done. Congrats. You're on your way to being less of a F-up. So, what do I do with the app? It's an augmented reality viewer. You gotta find John's sculptures around town. Sculptures? Virtual sculptures. You can only see them on your phone. There's 3. Find the sculpture, scan it with your phone, learn some shit. The first is in Bruce's yard. Don't make it easier for her! And Bruce is a Garrett now. Show some respect. Each one will give you a clue about the next. You're just giving the whole thing away. She will not collect them all, Garrett. No need to worry. Yeah, true. That last one's a nightmare. Listen, if you need help, go talk to a friend. Who? Just open the Apocryphon app while standing in the parking lot in front of the mall. You'll see friend. So what's with the name tags? You work here or no? Both tags say Greg. Do you both have the same name? No. Yes. Look, this is like some spiritual shit. We just can't tell you about it. We did it to taunt Gooch. Dude, come on. She didn't even do the app thing yet. It's some spiritual shit. Just do the app thing, and then we'll tell you. Then you'll know the truth or whatever. Where did you say we can find your friend? Friend is in that parking lot. Open the app. You'll find friend. What's the thing in the case? That thing is our ticket to Mars. I knew it. How many people can fit in there? That's just the toy version, stupid. The real one is like, I don't know, 500 feet tall. 114 feet and 6 inches. That was close. Yes, Garrett. Where are your parents? I don't know. Watching Jeopardy or some shit? You got some candy for us or something? Give me a ride to basketball practice. Glad we got this gate to protect us. Oh, wow. That's kind of funny. Okay, well, that was great. I'm so glad we had this chit-chat. Let's go into the mall parking lot and talk to my app friend. Okay, Ken or John's Apocryphon. Oh, wait, what? I am friend. What are you? I am friend. Garrett said to speak to you. We don't know where to find the first sculpture. The first reading of John, not far, in a yard. Interesting. The Apocryphon is an augmented reality viewer. The app allows the user, to discover the virtual sculpture that Ken or John has hidden throughout Greater New Orleans. Move the phone left and right by holding down the respective directional button and dragging the cursor towards the edge of the screen. Why do you call them Garrett? It's true. It's my fault. I can't believe I shouldn't have said that. Once the sculpture is discovered, click the target display at the center of the screen to trigger a reading from John Kenner's Apocryphon. These readings can be reread by clicking on the sculpture's icon after it has been scanned. Okay, well in that case, thank you. We're going to go back to the back of this guy's house. We're going to go up here. And then we're going to whip this bad boy out. Oh my gosh, there it is. Right there. Hello, baby girl. Oh, sorry. Can I help you? Do you want to come up? Are you being fluffy? You're so fluffy girl. First reading from the Apocryphon of Kenner. No, sit down. You gotta sit down now. She's actually a really well-behaved cat. Early years you spent inside, TV on, dad blaring the games. Says he keeps Christ in his heart, but it's a lie. Kenner is the only place on earth. Nowhere to go, no one to hang out with. Your flesh is alien, the house is a prison. Only escape is through fiber lines. Someone in the forums posts a flyer for a show. Somewhere to meet people, something to do. Whatever, you borrow your dad's car and go. You guys sit down, girl. You can't come over. Step into Saint somewhere and you immediately know. These people aren't your people, Garrett. Or Greg. You make a few jokes, someone calls you that. You throw the first punch, things spiral out of control. What are you doing, girly girl? What is up? What do you want? You just want pets? You're outside bleeding. Someone's pushing someone's face into a trash can full of Go cups and beer bottles. The scum are screaming at you to stop, but you don't. Someone knocks you over the head with a floor jack. You fall to the ground. They think you're dead. You're unconscious for 12 days. Okay, that's a number. You wake up with a slouched mouth on your left side, determined to ruin everyone's life. You watch the forums closer now. You call the cops on the next show, and the next show, and the next show. You get the place shut down for a while. You didn't let up. Good job. F the scum. Okay. So I can click on it now. Oh no, I'm sorry. Back away. Okay. So... Interesting. Interesting. There's a show. I just want to see if this guy will talk to me again. Trying to make a brush. Oh, that's right. I have to record it. Okay. I still can't talk to this guy. I can't get in there, so we are going to talk to this gentleman here. Sun will be up by the time this is through. Where's the second? The first reading mentioned Saint Somewheres. Isn't there a bar downtown? How do we get into the mall? We're supposed to get into the mall in Kenner, get the stone, but the entrance is locked. Were you listening to anything the kids at the entrance said? You have to be initiated to get in. And how do we get initiated? There are 3 sculptures hidden around. We need to find all 3 of them. After that, they'll let us in. That's right. He said to open the Apocryphon while standing in the parking lot to find friend. Okay, we did that. Okay, so we're gonna go make a call and get to... Eagle Wholesale. Downtown. Saint Somewhere. Hey guys, this looks fun. I love bars and clubs. I'm such a clubber. Once a modest neighborhood bar, it has moved through a succession of subcultural clientele over the past decade. First came the squatters, who took up residency in nearby homes damaged by hurricanes. The squatters attracted the punks. The punks brought the hipsters, and so on. It now exists in a subcultural estuary, only one change of ownership away from becoming an upscale wine bar. Oh, that was a scathing commentary on bar culture. A small group gossips conspiratorially. The music spilling from inside drowns out all but the vaguest details. A love triangle, too much whiskey, someone kicked in the wall in a fit of rage. I just, you know, might as well use this if we can. Hey there! The man working the door tunes out the cacophony while scrolling through cooking recipes on his phone. Ugh, my stomach still doesn't feel right. That hot dog finally catch up to you? This past couple hours been the worst experience of my life. Why'd you let me eat that thing? Because I had to. Nothing personal, just something I had to do. You're a bad person. After you left, my stomach started screaming. You know how hard it is to find a bathroom in the French Quarter? But you found one? That's good. No, I didn't find one. What did you do? You don't want to know. Yes, I do. Tell me everything. You gave me bad vibes. You give me bad vibes. You know that? You want to know how I dealt with the insane explosive diarrhea that I got because of you? Is this some kind of power trip or something? Do you go around coaxing young men into eating old gray meat most nights, or is this a special occasion? It's a special occasion. Look, I'm talking to, like, weird eldritch duck trees. And then you follow them around and see where and how they took a shit? This is what you do with your weeknights? Yes. I'm here, aren't I? Alright, fine, I'll tell you. But just remember that you asked. So after you leave the French Quarter, I'm standing there with flannel ass, enjoying my second hot dog. I can tell something's wrong. He ate a second hot dog. Greg, this isn't my fault. The only fruit that lives up to its name is orange. Is that only true in English? What do you call it in Hungarian? I've run up to the street to use the bathroom at some tourist trap, but the bouncer throws me out right when it's my turn in line. By that time, I'm desperate. I unlock my bike and start riding home as fast as I can. I nearly run over a couple pedestrians. I'm on Elysian Fields in St. Claude. This is I should not have asked this. Major intersection. Tons of traffic backed up for about a quarter of a mile because there's an accident. I know that I'm going to shit myself. It's coming. I'm in a state of complete panic. If I shit right now, there's dozens of people will see it. I need privacy fast. There's a stretched limo Hummer pulled on the side of the road with people hanging out on the sidewalk next to it. Looks like high school students. Like maybe they're getting ready to go to a dance or something. They're all congregated on one side of the limo, like on the sidewalk. I'm on the street, on the opposite side. So I drop my bike right in there in the street and sneak into the limo as quietly as I can. No one's in there. They're all outside. I don't think twice. I just pull down my pants and let loose. It's, you know, there's a lot of it. It's taking a while. Should I keep going? You're still enjoying yourself here? Yeah, I feel like I'm too committed. I'm so committed. I can't not respond. Please continue. You're disgusting. So anyways, while I'm in there, the kids shut the door, the driver climbs in, and all the lights at the rear of the limo go out. I guess the driver was just dropping the kids off downtown. I don't know. But at this point, it's just me and him. There's a tinted window that divides the cab from the rear of the limo. It can be pretty hard for the driver to see me with the lights out. He gets on the phone, calls his wife or girlfriend or whatever as he drives away. He thinks the limo's empty. He's got it on speakerphone, and I can hear the whole conversation in the speaker right next to my head. First thing he says is how bad those kids stink. Said he'll never drive young kids like that again. Said they smell like baby diapers. Then he starts, like, having phone sex. I'm not joking. They immediately launch into it, saying what they want to each other, all this stuff. Not like that's the biggest deal in the world, but for reasons I don't get into, I just really don't want to be in there anymore. I'm trying to open the door thinking, F it, I'll just jump. But the door is locked. I check the others. They're all locked. I crawl up to the window and start tapping on it. Sir, you forgot me. He hangs up the phone, cracks the little tinted window. Who, he asks. I'm one of those kids. You forgot to drop me off. He starts shouting, what is that smell? What is that smell? My heart is beating out of my throat. I can't breathe. He rolls up to the window, calls the police. Again, I can hear the entire conversation. Operator asks him what the problem is. He says a man broke into his limo and took a shit in it. Just like that. A man broke into my limo and took a shit in it. They ask him his location. He pulls off to the side of the road and waits for the cops. I'm banging on the window, begging him to let me out, saying I'll pay for him to get it cleaned up. He pretends I'm not even there. You still care to listen? Guys, I'm sorry that you have to be here for this, but, like, I'm already invested. Like, I can't not. Alright, so here's what gets me. The New Orleans Police Department has never showed up on anything on time. It takes them hours to show up to a murder scene, right? Well, a squad car pulls up behind the limo within, like, 3 minutes. At this point, I can't even explain to you. I'm having a heart attack. I'm dying. I crouch down behind the door and wait. There's shit everywhere. It's on my shoes, my hands, my shirt. I have no alibi here. The man gets out, opens the door for the police. I spring out of there and just start running. I don't look back. I can hear the cops shouting. I turn into the neighborhood. There's a construction dumpster about a block away. I run like lightning towards that, dive in. There's barbed wire, nails, all kinds of stuff. I'm getting scratched up. I don't care. Adrenaline is coursing through my veins. I burrow down into the heap of trash like a mole and hide. I can hear the police sirens. Squad cars stops at the dumpster. They get out. They look around. They shine the light right on me. I stay perfectly still, holding my breath. They leave. I wait a couple minutes. I climb out. I walk here. I take another shit. I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, hot dogs. Does that mean he's still covered in shit? Yep. He's the dumpy dog customer. The dumpy dog customer. That is that man's name. Alright, let's talk to the door guy. I hope you... We have to know how he escaped. He jumped into a dumpster full of barbed wire. No cover tonight, just checking IDs. We're looking for a sculpture? We're looking for one of Kenner John's sculptures. That ring a bell? You talking about those douche little... The douche those little gang keeps calling the cops on me? You talking about the douche whose little gang keeps calling the cops on me? Presumably, yes. You don't look like one of them mall somethings. What's this about? I'm the mother of a Garrett. I'm a Garrett. I'm an academic. I don't lie. I can't. I'm conducting research on the Garrett phenomenon, or the Greg phenomenon, for an anthropology journal. No kidding! So have you visited their secret lair or whatever? They took over the old Promenade Mall. Some of us tried sneaking in there, but they got the spot locked down. Anyhow, here's what I know. They got some game they play on their phone. They stick these devices around town like Easter eggs. They find the devices, scan them with their phones, something like that. Not sure of the details. They hid one right outside the bar, so we had the little mall Nazis coming by every night to find it. But then last night, Ditchman came up and grabbed it. Not Ditchman. Ditchman? Who's Ditchman? He lives over by the mall. He usually hanging around the ditches feeding the ducks. I don't know the guy, but Belle vouches for him, so he must be all right. Sounds like we're heading back to the mall. So, what's happening here? It's bounce night. Bounce night? Yeah. Crowd seems... Catherine glances and then around and then to Dallas. Different than I'd expect. What are you looking at me for? Just, don't you agree? What, bunch of white kids shaking their ass to bounce, so I'm supposed to give a shit? I didn't mean anything by it. All I listen to is Christmas music. Christmas music? That's it. That's the only thing I listen to. Seriously? Oh, don't even start. Over here having bounce night for a bunch of white kids. So now it's a problem all of a sudden because all you listen to is Christmas music? Yeah, now it's a problem. That's right. Where are you from, Stinky? Minneapolis. Enough said. Christmas music. Just kind of creepy, that's all you listen to. Creepy? I'm going to listen to you about what's creepy? Whoa, 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 boys. Christmas music is cozy. Helps me relax. That's cool, man. That's fine. Gosh darn. Why did they call the cops on you? I don't know. They try to get every show I book shut down. Maybe because they have nothing better to do? Why is Ditchman come around here? You buy stuff off Belle. What kind of stuff? Why do you care? I'm just looking for a way into the mall. I'll say this. Ditchman gets stuff from here. He takes it to the mall. I think he's selling it to those little dudes. So you did try sneaking into the mall? First, we tried lifting the entrance gates, but they're all locked tight. You even fenced the banks of the canal, so you'd need a boat to get past them. They're thinking of going back with a couple kayaks sometime. How about tonight? Nah, this will be going on till at least 2, and I got a shift in the morning. Oh, can I go inside? Let's get a drink some other time. Sounds like what we're looking for is in Kenner now. Guess we're headed back to the mall. Wait, don't hold me back, Dallas. If I want to go into a bouncing mall, I should be able to. Ditchman had a vivid description during the start of the game. You know you're right. How much money do I have? 66. I don't want to go. Let's just... Yeah, let's go back. Time to go visit Ditchman. Oh, here it is. Oh. Second reading from the Apocryphon of Kennerjown. Leave the hospital and discover faith. That immaterial essence. Pray, Greg. Pray in the closet during the football games. Post prayers to the show forums just to F with the scum. That's how the Gregs find you. One's named Greg, so they're all named Greg. Some kind of joke, doesn't matter. You're Greg too. 31 Gregs in all. Garrett worked in the basement below the council chambers. Said they had a closet full of old computers. Greg plugged one in, used it as a server. That's how Greg hosted sermons in the sky. He projected videos of a guy he found online. Said he grew up in Kenner, just like Garrett. Garrett began watching him too, and told the other Gregs to subscribe. Soon all the Gregs were watching Kenner John. John summoned his flock to the ziggurat of Promenade Mall, and taught them about Christ's hidden nature and other secrets of faith. He spoke of these things... Hey... Well, 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 what do you think about Johnny? Don't you just hate him? A real fuck, isn't he? Can I help you? Catherine, dear. It is I who will be helping you on this night. He's a robot. Why is Paw a robot? I knew you'd come to see me, waiting in the ditches. Waiting. No trouble there, child. Happy to do it. You need access to the mall. Here I am, delighted to assist. He eyes the ring hanging from Catherine's neck. And you even wear the stone of the Magdalene, just as she herself wore it. You are the image of her beauty. You? Why are you here? We were neighbors once upon a time, don't you remember? I've only come to help as neighbors do. What is this? It is my responsibility to guide you and to watch over the children. I've been to see Kay. She is well. Excuse me? Can you tell me what this is about? It's about a boat that can get you into the mall. The Garretts, they favor me over John, that little shrimp, the little sad boy. I'll be your guide into the mall, the sanctum of the Greggs. This man, I think he's been following me. To help you? I've always watched over you. But Blue... A good man, they say. An asshole. He wouldn't let your pawpaw near you. Well, here I am. I came to tell you, you needn't worry about Kay. Keep her mouth out of your name. Because she'll be home, perhaps too late for you, dying, they say, from becoming to being, the philosophers say. From becoming to being. Where did you see my daughter? Walking through California like it were Galilee, her robes frayed, splendid, divine, a child of Christ. No, not getting in the ditch with this guy. F no. There's no one else in this place to help you. Do you see anybody else? Anyone who will help you? I don't want your help. I don't want to be anywhere near you. Stay away from me and my family. Are we clear? I have all the time in the world, Catherine. But you, dear, you do not. I'm not here to frighten you, to harm you. Quite the opposite. Without my help, there will be no getting into this mall. Patience is a virtue of your pawpaw. I am your only way in. Let's go find this last sculpture. We don't need his help. I know him. What's wrong with his face? What's going on? Is it the rain? You keep her mouth out of your name. Because Greg joke has you twisting sentences like there's no tomorrow. It's true. It's hard to keep up with it. I just don't know. Seems like this parking lot is full of strange men who know your name. Am I missing something? What, you think I invited them? I don't know, maybe. I'm just as confused as you are. The old man squats near the flooding ditch with an easy grin, his robe whipping in the wind. Oh, okay, well, I can't even actually tell him to help me in. Alrighty, so, let's, what was this? The basement below the council chambers. Oh. That, okay, so we do need to go back to... We need to go back to... I think the city council. Downtown. A woman with an exhausted expression sits on a bucket with a forgotten cigarette burning in her fingers. Hey? Are you one of those nerds that comes around here to play with puppets? I'm not. No, not my scene. Good. We're back here trying to live a quiet life. Those people with their haircuts, they come around here playing with puppets, making a big production. Then the cops show up and give us a hard time. I got chased away from my last spot. I'm not trying to deal with that again. Where were you before you ended up here? The mall in Kenner. I was one of the first. After they condemned the building, a man lived in the closet. He was strange, but he kept himself. No one bothered me in that place until the boys showed up. They chased us out, threatened to report us. Little bastard. That guy, John, their leader, he should die. I hope the closet man lives up to his word and kills him. guard greets her. Nah. We're here because of Ken or John. I've let a lot of people pass through in the evenings, wanting to take a picture from the roof or whatever the hell. None of them look like you two. Follow my gut here. We're training to become Garrett's. Why? We need to get inside the mall. That place has been boarded up for years. Not anymore. The Garretts took it over. This whole city's lost its mind. Listen, there's some funny stuff that happens in this building at night. If you're thinking you can just walk up to the roof, it's not like that. And be careful getting around. One of the generators went dead. The elevator's out, and so are the stairwell lights. Somehow got in. Wasn't expecting it. John should be called Gregory. Ahead is an elevator corridor with a stairwell. A long, unmarked hallway extends to her left. The exit is at her back. The floor display above the elevator reads, "The stairwell is ahead." The stairwell. Catherine enters the pitch black stairwell. Up. Go up. Feel around. Oh, we'll feel around. I'm just gonna keep feeling, you know. How many floors are there? There's some fumbling in the dark. She discovers a doorknob. She tries the light, no power. A window looks beyond Duncan Plaza towards the French Quarter. Leave. Go up. Floor 8. I'm gonna feel around. Let's go up again. There's 31 floors potentially, I think. The final level. It's the final level. She sighs heavily. This is killing me. An exit sign casts an obscure red glow over the area. Ahead is a steel door with panic bars. Mounted to the wall beside it is a magnet card reader. Try the door. It's locked. I am sick. Is she gonna die? I didn't feel around for all of it, so. At least the music's kind of jivey. Dodge said the generator's out. Go to the lobby. Go down the hallway. What? I feel like I must be missing something. Oh wait, hold still. I wish I could read my thing. This is like the only thing that I can see. But I can't do anything here. Oh, I can go down on the first floor? Wait, go to ground level. I'm glad you were here, Greg, because that was confusing. Oh, another squatter. I wouldn't stick around too long. What's that supposed to mean? He begins to read. On the 7th floor is a planner, but if you don't listen closely to the following, he'll hide. In the darkness, our hands you must shake. And so, in the order I say, any missteps and the elevator will clear the mistake. The first number in our sequence is the floor above the council chambers, third most distant from the sky. So, how many floors were there? Were there 10 or 9? I think it was 9, right? 8. So there's the top floor. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just gonna pretend. So the first number in our sequence is the floor above the council numbers, third most distant. So the council is here, and then this is the first number. Would be whatever that is. The first number in our sequence is the floor above the council chambers, third most distant from the sky. So the council chambers, I'm assuming, is the one third most distant from the sky. There are 11 floors. Should one count the basement? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is basement. Our second number is that which makes an even divide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the third is just above it, fifth from the sky. If you need help, friend is outside the building. Open the app and he'll be right there. Good luck. Where are you going with this? I'm lost. Like I said, I can't help you. If you need help, then go outside. Open the app and talk to the friend. Okay, well, we're gonna go outside and talk to the friend anyways. Oh, no, sorry. I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean to. This is the building. Hopefully the guy doesn't have any problems with me. You done in there? Not yet. Don't come in and out too much. People don't notice. Hey, friend! I am friend. I need your help. Garrett said to speak to you. The man in the basement recited a riddle. Yes. It said, in the darkness, our hands you must shake. I don't feel like I need to do this, but I kind of want to go through the dialogue anyways. Always a chance I'm wrong. Oh, well, I think it's basement. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. So if I thought it, oh, well, 10. 10, 6, 7? That can't be right. The first number is the floor above the council. In the darkness, your hands must shake. Yes, there are those who hide in the stairwell. They will shake your hand. The first number is the floor above the council chambers. The council chambers are on the first floor. "11 floors that include a basement. Only one makes an even divide. It is said there are 10 floors in a basement and only one floor makes an even divide. 11 floors, 1 in the middle, 5 on each side. The third is just above the one before. 11 floors, 1 in the middle, 5 on each side, then add 1. Okay, but the first number is the floor above the council chambers. So how is it third from the sky? I figured the chambers are on the first floor. But how can it be third from the sky? If that were the case, it would be 3, 6, 7. I could not help Gooch from the second reading of John. John spoke of these things on the server beneath the council chambers, as he did above the concrete basement sky. Oh. Third from the sky. The sky is the basement. John spoke of these things in the server beneath the council chambers as he did above the concrete, so the basement equals the sky. The council members are on the first floor, so we're in the right place. Okay, so that would be basement 1, 2, 3. Okay, so yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I just love how this, like, poor little security guy's like... Okay, so technically this is not 1. This is 2. So this would be technically the first one. She feels the distant touch of another hand. Startled, she grasps, withdrawing her own. What is it? Someone's in here. Hello? Reach out your hand. Go up. Go up. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th floor you have to go. Then I reach out a hand. Then I'm gonna go up 1 more. Reach out a hand. Happening. It's attempts to intercept the figure in the dark but only meets the wall. Hey! Tell me who the F is in here. A light switches on high above them. Help me up, please. And she hangs her arm over his shoulder. You're not in a condition to be doing this kind of shit. I know it. See a light up there. I'll carry you. No, it's fine. Let's just go get this planner. Get to the roof. Whatever it takes to get done out of here. Catherine steps into the warm lamplight glow of the 7th floor plaza office overlooking Duncan Plaza. He sits at a desk facing the window. He looks back at Catherine, looks away. Trying to get to the roof! I see. Any chance you could help? You don't look like the other ones, I'll say that. Excuse me? Where's your shirt? The planner dismisses Catherine with a hand wave, and points towards the coat rack towards the door. Keycard's hanging on the rack. He returns to his original posture, facing the window. Working late? No later than usual. Sorry to bother you. I didn't mean to intrude. I mean, I guess I could have kept listening. I just didn't know. Oh, probably. Oh no! Now I have to go all the way back up again. Fudge. Go up. Go up. She's getting her cardio in, you know? Let's sit. Let's just look at the beautiful view. While we're here, you know? We can absolutely do that, Greg. Well, here it is. Getting too old for this. Running around like this on a 49th birthday. What a life. Birthday? Today's your birthday? Today's my birthday. Well, at least it's memorable. No question there. You alright? I'm fine. Just need to breathe for a minute. That was strange. Can never be normal with Super. Always gotta be some shit like that. So why keep doing it? I don't know. He lifts his hand in resignation. There's not much else, really. Not anymore. What would you rather be doing? What would you do if you could? What I'd like to do is be home with my daughter and my grandchild. Where's home? Holly Grove. Right near the canal. They started staying with me a few months back. They living up the place. Kids do that. You got any? A son and a daughter, 2 years apart. Still at home. My younger one, I can't get him out of the house. But my daughter, she doesn't want anything to do with me. Thought maybe when I was diagnosed she'd come around, but she never did. No, she never did. Hurts to be dropped like that. Sometimes it hurts worse the more time passes. I just know I won't see her before I die, and that it does hurt. It hurts, and then you die. It's not all bad. Just hope there's something on the other side. There is. I know there is. The one I hurt and left behind. I'll see them there. I'll get to apologize. Amen. But let me ask you the same question you asked me. Why keep doing this? Not a lot of runners our age. Long story. This is my first time on the app, but things have been interesting for a while now. I tried to have a straight job once upon a time, but that didn't last too long. Yeah, why not? Let's just say I lied on my resume. Nearly everyone you meet has a story like that in this line of work. Nothing special about me, then. I wouldn't say that. The old man in the ditch thinks you're special. Well, let him think it. So you figure that last sculpture is around here somewhere? Said something about being in the sky. I mean, the little thingamajigger's right there, so we know we're in the right spot. Silly Jimmy's Superdome. They changed it again? What was it before? Pearl Dish Soap Superdome? Handsome Burger Superdome? I don't know, I lost track. Distant traffic glides across the Mississippi River along the Crescent City connection. Wait, go back. I wanna go back. I wanna see the sky. I know it's not in the sky. It's down somewhere. Oh, wait. I guess it is up here. How did it do that? It is fun. It's a little bit weird, but it's a little bit puzzly and mystery. I like it. Third reading from the Apocryphon of Kenner John. New Orleans is a pit, and Greg's stuck in it. New Orleans is the lowest world. A messenger visits John, tells him about the early faithful now living in the cavities of the Martian moons, tells him there's a way to commune with them through the Adamic language of angels and spellcasters and others who know God's mind. There's a chrism, a fluid that made John must imbibe. It's in an egg that floats in the sky. John is blessed with a plan to escape the low world's reach. The Gregs must build a spacefaring ark, a vessel with which to leave this earth. Sorry, my accent's all over the place. Having imbibed the chrism, John may ascend beyond the distortion of the low world and listen for the twilight language. Two Gregs work together at Stennis. John appoints them to oversee the task. They soon find there's engineers sympathetic to their plan. The Gregs labor for 526 days, and in that time the ark is complete. All that remains is the egg which holds the chrism to know God's mind. So is that it? We found all three? Let's go ask the kids at the mall. Let's go. Let's get overpass. French Quarter. Hey there. The cat's still alive. Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm not like missing anything that is necessary. Because I feel like some things like pop up after the fact. Oh, there's Santa Claus. Hey. I like when he takes a swipe at me. I like how the burger place is still here. The Curious Duck. Why is there so many things named Duck in this game? That is a good question. Burrito Street. Hey! Is that it? Okay, well, apparently I don't need to be here anymore. Alright, we're gonna go back all the way to the mall. Yeah, I like literally have only enough for like a trip here and then that's it. So, Hollywood Grove. Oh, you know, we should stop at Hollywood Grove. Might as well. Let's go check these people out, you know? It's halfway there, so it's on the way, so hopefully we don't spend too much money. Here's a trunk. Car flood last summer when the pumping station went down. Ruins transmissions. City said they'd send me a check. Still waiting on it. Been borrowing my daughter's car in the meantime. Oh, hey, we're visiting your home? I forgot that this was your home. Love this house. It was my daddy's, but I'll be damned if it isn't cursed. Every time I get a little money in the bank, this place floods again. Girl! Let me just see what Christmas presents. That wasn't here this morning. Why you got the TV muted, buddy? Mom's studying. See? Marfa grins wide. Kid of the year. Aww. Y'all save me any pizza? Austin tore through 2 boxes and he's still hungry. I'll pick something up when I knock off. It'll be morning by then. Then I'll bring bagels. Buddy, it's the birthday boy. How is it over here, kiddo? Fine. Homework. Austin's sick. You sick, Austin? Yes, sir. Wow, this sir. His dad makes him say that now. What's he know about manners? So it's bad then? Then he wants to teach my child respect? He waves away the comment. I'm not sir, all right, Austin. I'm your pops. Yes, sir. Knew you were gonna say that. We got you a little something for your birthday. It's under the tree. Oh, come on. I told you. It's small, trust me. Well, let me go see what it is. It's a camcorder. I'm calling it. It's a camcorder. Let's talk to the kid first. Look at my grandchild always playing games. I don't mind as long as he keeps the grades up. Oh. Would you look at this? A new tie. Oh, I guess I was completely A little early for a tree, isn't it? Never too early for Christmas. I love Christmas. Oh, that's right, because all he does is listen to Christmas music. How am I going to find a camcorder? Well, what do you think? Austin picked it out. Austin, I love it, buddy. It says joy on it. It's like a Christmas tie. Mom said you needed a new tie. Got it at the dollar store. Pops doesn't need to know that, Austin. Oh. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. This is the best tie I've ever seen. Your Pops can't wait to show it off. Love you, little man. Love you too, Pops. Now that's music to my ears. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. You bet it's a tie? Greg, how did you know? How did you know? He's been playing games ever since he could talk? Well, that's great. The tie looks great on you. It's your style. You guys don't happen to have a camcorder, right? Like, does anybody have, like, a recorder that I could? Austin muted the TV so I could study. That's my boy. Okay, well, it's great. My castle. How do you like it? How do you feel about Pawpaw? He's like, how do you like my castle? And I'm like, yeah, that's great and all, but, how do you feel about this Pawpaw character? Probably about how you'd expect. Like, he's batshit. What's he pulling all the nonsense from? I don't know. I seem to attract these people. Thought you might be the type. This is conjecture, but my father, I love him. He wasn't the most honest man to come out across Louisiana. Used to spin all kinds of tall tales about our family's history. Had more than a few lost souls believing in him. Figure this guy's part of an old man Pete's living legacy. Alright. Well, that stuff about the necklace? Not even getting into it. Hey, I get it. I was expecting to get something more out of this, but I'm glad we were here. I just really need a camcorder. But I'm glad we got him to get his tie. I'm glad he had that. Well, I'm sorry do we have to keep paying to get around? This is just ridiculous. We're running out of money. Promenade Wholesale Eagle. I still want to get a camcorder. Hey, I got a text message. Hey. Super Duck. Catherine, we will send an advance to your wallet in order for you to complete the mission, but please do not waste our time. I wasn't trying to waste your time. Love you, Mom. Oh, this is Duck not responding. Okay, that makes that more sense. Sorry, 1 second. Can I talk to him yet? Oh my gosh, why do I have to keep cooling off? And I don't have a camcorder to talk to this guy. But the thing is I don't want to get into this building yet until I get the camcorder. Let's, leave the hospital and discover faith. Pray, Greg. Pray in the closet. There are 31 Gregs in all. Oh wait, sorry. For the first one, Saint Somewheres. $12 days. So it's 12. And then it's 31. 31 Gregs. That's too many Gregs. That's like just like a surplus. You only need one. One quality Greg is all you need. You don't need more than that. That's true. That's a good point, Greg. And then this one is 526 days, which is like a bajillion years. 526. Alright. Alright, let's do it. I got all the shapes. Let's go. Oh, geez. Where'd the kids go? Where did they go? Those two little shits, where'd they go? Hell. Why don't we just waste our time? We have to get in here. Only one option comes to mind. The creep in the ditch? Afraid so. This night. Oh my gosh. We did all of that for no good reason. Time to go find Ditch Boy. Hey, Pawpaw. How you doing, man? It's time, Pawpaw. Let's get this going. Not for my grandpa, though. He hated ties because he had to wear them for work, and the whole village knew it. During his funeral, not a single person wore a tie, not one. It was one of those magical moments. Aww. That's actually really cool. Oh. How wonderful. A boat ride. And John's effing skull will live inside. Calm down, keep your distance, lower your voice. We need the boat, not you. The mall. John's skull. The boat is just a little further down the canal. Let us go and visit the sanctum of the Gregs. I'm fearful for you, Greg. Oh, okay. Well, we're back to this. Do I have health? Do I need health? How am I doing? Alrighty, we're here. She doesn't... We must hope LeBlanc was correct, and that this infiltration isn't for nothing. Same. But I'm glad Lucky's here! I think I had to. Oh well, it's too late now. Do I regret that? We get everything for the Gregs to let us in. Yeah, but the Gregs weren't there to let us in. I guess we could have waited? I don't know. Well, it's too late now. I hope we didn't, like, screw up an ending. Alright, what do we got here? A wanted poster hangs on the wall. Wanted! Drone Fleet Captain, the Sun A-19, commonly known as the Drone Priest, is missing and considered armed and dangerous. We have a drone priest? Robot priest? Contact shield. Community dispatch if sighted, do not approach. Crane manual. Heck yeah, an instruction manual for the operation of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s railroad crane network. You read from the manual. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s railroad cranes can be operated from a safe distance using control panels located at various points around the facility. Each crane is labeled with a unique identification number. To operate a crane, enter the prefix code 2914, followed by the crane ID, plus the ID number. A map of S.H.I.E.L.D. Security Zone A is displayed on the monitor. The left security monitor displays a freight elevator. The center security monitor displays the Good Hope Cemetery, raised tombs surrounded by all types of refined architecture. Are we going to grab another graveyard Greg? They weren't there? I missed that. Yeah, they were gone. And Dallas was like, guess we gotta go talk to Pawpaw. The right security monitor displays a freight-moving robot hanging limp from a crane. Wait, what? The right security displays a freight-moving robot hanging limp from a crane. Well, we gotta let that crane down. LSU, computer, monitors. The monitor is... I want this crane down, but it's locked. Good Hope Plantation, okay. Boop, boop, ba doop, doop. A command line terminal sits atop type of command. Authenticated. Someone has forgotten to log out. Fortunate for us. Elevator lock engaged. Drone bay lock engaged. Engage lock. Alright, so those are all... This is the entrance. That's the guardhouse that we're currently in. There's a freight elevator. And then the railroad crane. We gotta go to the railroad crane. I want to have that robot be freed. I don't know what... I don't know. It just can't stand to have robots not be, you know, free. Living their lives, you know? Okay. One forward. Now that we're in, take a look at what Lucky got. The man crouches down, opens his backpack and wields 2 grenades. Got these from a guy at the burger place. Lucky done played with them bigger grenades than this. This more like little toys. Loud as it is around here, they ain't likely to make much of a ruckus. We get into any more scuffles, they might be handy, but we best be choosy. We only got these 2. Oh. There'll be no use against the St. Clair models that guard Good Hope Plantation. Well, sure. Them guards not your average type. We need to find them other way to get rid of them. What do you suggest? Like I said, there's that big bastard hanging over the railroad crane over there. Freight mover. A robot just like you. Might be your partner. Let's go talk with it. A mover has no agency. How you know? Thought you wasn't a St. Clair. You better come up with something better, Lucky all years, till them Pico with his gut. Lucky done got help from all kinds of robots. So true. I would like to go get this guy off that crane. Alright, what is this crane's number? Wires drift in the wind above the catwalk. Your eyes follow them upwards toward a large freight mover hanging from a railroad crane. You shout towards the machine to get its attention, but it remains unresponsive. You will dive into the water and the depths will become the surface. The breeze will change the shape of the flame and the flame will be boundless as the territory that it lights. Hey buddy, keep it down. Ain't got no time to make a ruckus yet. You'll find in the water not only flames, but whole hurricanes. There will be patterns of light that form the shape of the old bayous, where those who killed for freedom still hide. Is this like a poem or something? Rattling cages on the tracks and whispered at the ponds. Perhaps the pond will whisper back. That ground, that soil, those bloody days. The lights of the lanterns become this very flame. Be straight with me. You gonna help us out or not? You'll find the old pull boat where the ghosts still hide their eyes. There are mall eyes and ditch eyes and bayou eyes. There are eagle eyes and duck eyes and cardinal eyes. There's John's eyes and there are your eyes. And your eyes are the refinery eyes. Guess I was wrong to think that this thing could be any help. What's that number on his chest? It looks like 016. Oh, good. Remember that, alright? That's the identification number for the crane it's hanging on. That's how they do it around here. Let's go find the controls. Drop this goofy bastard right on the guards. Wouldn't that be a hoot? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go put some guards on this thing. Where are the controls? This is the platform. This confused me. I thought this was a panel, but I think this is just a gate. Are you being cute? What you staring at? You looking adorable? A montage unfolds in the display. Laptops, satellites, fiber optic cables, a diverse smiling workforce. A stock voice narrates. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s commitment to sustainability is built into our business model and code of conduct. To protect our planet's ecosystem, S.H.I.E.L.D. leverages informatics and the machine learning to harness energy. To harness extraplanetary resources such as magnified solar energy and astral ore. Our priority is the safety of our workers and the integrity of wetlands and other natural habitats across the planet. S.H.I.E.L.D., a greener world awaits. Something tells me that that's not the case. Okay, we're gonna listen to these guys. Two men watch the monitor above the freight elevator. So what this is? They making us go to space now? Imagine the overtime they'd get. Not to mention the hazard pay. Shit, wish I could be like one of them old timers and retire on workman's comp. Careful what you wish for. You know them old guys just play it up for the news. They bump their heads, tie on their shoe, and get a paid vacation. Give me a break. You knew the ones that died in the blast? Yeah, I knew a couple. Blue, Wiki, good guys. Wiki weren't on the planet 2 weeks. This work no joke. Somebody gotta do it. People want to drive around, eat their microwave dinners, all that shit. That don't come free. Somebody gotta make it. Somebody's gotta make those microwave dinners, Greg. Can you look at Kay's memories to look at Ditchman? I want to jog my memory about that. Yes, absolutely. I can do that. Keep your eyes and ears open. The ones that get hurt ain't paying attention. Ditchman, Duck, Client, Dimes, Lucky, King Pierre, Blue, Ditchman. Ditchman, this is Ditchman. The smile of the man who crouched in the ditch of the highway revisits your mind. His head was smudged with Wednesday's ashes, and mascara ran down from his eyes. But he is also referred to as Paw Paw, but Paw Paw isn't my memory. I don't think there's a Paw Paw yet. An old man in Norco named Paw Paw had delusions about your mom. He believed her to be a descendant of Jesus Christ. Sorry, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. For a client in Fat City. Is he talking about, the Super Duck? It's weird. LeBlanc might know, but I don't see a way you could ask about that. That's the headquarters right that way. Okay, here's the control booth. Think this thing controls that crane over there? That we can cause a little trouble. Use the keypad. Heck yeah. Alright, so it is 2914. 2914. Plus the ID. 016. Please enter a movement path code. A what now? Oh, jeez. What is this? We getting snuggles now? Hold still. I'm in the middle of a very important computer game. It's very important. It's a very important computer game. There's snuggles. So many snuggles. Can I help you? I mean, I'm glad that we're... No, that's my drink. You're not allowed to put your face on my drink. We've been through this already. Girl, I love you, but I can't have you here right now for a second. You need to go on the floor. Sorry, we're having a moment. Are we having a moment? Oh, you're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Are you a good girl? You're such a very good girl. Oh, you smell amazing. Why do you smell so good? You smell like cat. But like clean, beautiful cat. Okay, go over here. How do we, what do you think we did? I know. Should we back out of this? I didn't know that we were supposed to have a command code. No. Too many. Cat hair. Stay. Thank you. I have no idea. Movement path accepted. I believe that's determined by the movement code you just entered. I punched in whatever came to mind, but that ain't the direction I hoped. It seems to be slowing down. Surely it will stop before it reaches the flame. They wouldn't have a code that sends the damn thing straight into a gas flare. Oh no. That thing rammed a bit, but I wasn't trying to kill it. You set out to cause a distraction. This most certainly qualifies. Yeah, that's what happens when you talk your poetry to old Lucky. Let's hope the explosion drew a few guards away from the headquarters. If this don't do it, then nothing will. Wait, y'all hear something?
Right.
Oh good, it's the Jesus robot. Can anybody tell me this thing's hostile? They can't decommission me. They will never decommission the drone priest, baby. The drone priest is gonna kill you! Gone. This whole refinery is a damn clown show. Come, my little ones, let's dance. What is happening? And I'm terrible at combat, so this is not going to be good. Darn it. I have to do, like, these click time things events. Well, I got one. Stop shooting me. But clipped the cat moment. Aw, great, thank you. What in the good Lord's name? The freight mover burns alongside the Good Hope flame. I feel really bad about putting that robot. I've killed a whole bunch of robots. I was not expecting that. It's fine. What you got, Kay? What you got, Pots? Good job, Pots. Alright, we still have a ring. Good. I guess we'll go into headquarters. Wasn't that the drone priest thing? It was. Oh no. Are you on his desk? No, you're not supposed to be. What are you doing? Did you find something to eat? Be good. Sorry, I just had a cat moment. Look at no guards. Guess Lucky was right. Alright, what are these symbols? What are we looking at here? There's some birds. There's this weird thing. There's an orb. And then there's like a planet. I'm just trying to figure out their symbolism. Gotta mean something, right? I don't see any other things. We're just gonna go straight in. Refinery, shield headquarters. Oh, hey! Huh? Hey. Such splendid attire. You have chosen vagabonds of the highway as your guise, fitting finery for this pageant of the Epiphany and the Ashes. Beyond these doors, the masquerade of the refinery flame. What is happening? I have no idea. Why is this in the middle of... In each likeness, a shadow in opposition is cast. That which is low shall rise. The swamps become mountains. The earth, the ceiling of the sky. The path is straight for the wayward. The thieves are gift givers. And the flame is the provenance of the mind. I don't know what to expect, but it sure as hell weren't this. Don't attract attention. Let's move along. Please enter, vagabond. Oh, this is the daughter going absolutely crazy, right? Like, she's insane at this point. Big girl? Big yawn. Alright, well, that's over here. You came to the one last year? When they lit the Nutri on fire? Yeah, they say Thomas St. Clair shows up every year. He might be here tonight. There's just no way to know with all the costumes. Is that why his daughter didn't show? She's probably up here in her office drinking alone. There's too much bad energy here. Say, online there's a party in the lake tonight. Might be out early to check it out. There are many currents of deceit and mistrust coursing through the room tonight. Some wear masks to speak truthfully without fear of reprisal. Others wear masks to further deceive. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO, is unwell. That's why she doesn't join us tonight. She was once the darling of the pageant, but no more. Her power is slipping. She's at odds with her father on one side and the board on the other. I don't know why these Southerners have, like, British accents. I'm sorry. Why is Laura at odds with her father? They seek the same thing, but for different reasons. There is a technology of unknown origins that has made this region its home. Laura believes that it holds the key to powering a mining fleet that can travel great distances for the purpose of gathering ore. It is her final bid to move S.H.I.E.L.D. away from Earth extraction. Her father, St. Thomas Clare, hopes to block his daughter's discovery of this elusive technology and to intercept it for his own designs. He is a man without a face. You will never see Thomas St. Clair, but his eyes are everywhere that he wishes them to be. They are here tonight, behind several of these masks, perhaps closer than you realize. Are you? She has pursued a mystical, invisible device against every wish of the board, inflating the operations budget in order to siphon money towards her zealous mission. She believes that if she can secure this technology, the board will forgive her for her many transgressions. I'm in a position to know that she is mistaken. It's too late for her. A coup is already underway. It has only taken this too long because they hoped for spiraling madness would drive her to suicide. They fear the wrath of her father, with whom S.H.I.E.L.D. holds many profitable contracts, but Laura's self-destruction may prove too costly in the end. Alright, unfortunately, guys, I do have to actually quit here. Someone's got a meeting to attend to, and it's already 5 o'clock. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Sorry this is an abrupt ending, but I feel like we're leaving on a really good cliffhanger. Hopefully, I will see you guys on next time. Bye-bye!